lock in on some high school basketball. WPBK-FM is your flagship home for Lincoln County sports. Online, your gadgets and devices. Let's get it started in 5, 4, 3, 2, and roll it.
This game on WPBK-FM is presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall in Danville. It is also brought to you by these great local sponsors. By AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future. By Animal Care Center, offering comprehensive veterinary care for the total well-being of your pet. By Carol Hill, attorney at law. By Cedar Creek Dental in Lincoln Plaza in Stanford. By Central Kentucky Family Vision. Let them help you experience life through clearer lens. By Coleman's Drugstore, a Health Mart pharmacy. By Danville Office Equipment, celebrating over 70 years in business. By Durham's Grocery, large enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. By Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore, your health is their priority. By Fox and Friend Funeral Home, your friends in funeral service. By Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care, guarding your home, business, and the environment. By Intercounty Energy, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. By Johnson & Pullman Insurance, insuring your future. By Lincoln County Board of Education, every student, every classroom, every day, college, career, and citizenship ready. By Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Michaela King. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment. By Lincoln County Animal Shelter, your donation can make a big difference. By Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Sonia Bratcher. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment. By Lincoln County Clerk Nancy Jackson. She encourages everyone to keep your taxes in Lincoln County. By McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company, serving our community with grace and passion. By Pepsi of Somerset, proud sponsor of area high school sports. By Shelter Insurance agent Sean Slusher. By Weichert Realtors Ford Brothers Lancaster and Ford Brothers Auctioneers, they're selling the country. By State Farm agent Jason Todd. And now to the gymnasium for high school basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Welcome to Lincoln County High School for another doubleheader. This time the boys will have the court first as they host 6th Region Power Evangel Christian. The Eagles come in 17-7 on the year. They're coached by Larry Miller. Lincoln County 11-13, coming off a big road win at South Laurel. And they are coached by Jeff Jackson in his 23rd year at Lincoln County, 709 career wins, 446 of those coming right here at Lincoln County High School. It's a doubleheader. Second game, Lady Pates will host McCreary Central. But up first, it's the Patriots and the Eagles. We'll preview it next on WPBK-FM 102.9.
AGE prides itself on a common-sense approach to facilitating our clients' goals and ambitions. Our design group considers not only cost-effective but also economically maintainable solutions from start to finish for our clients. Our designs meet or exceed safety and operational requirements at all levels of government while preserving the aesthetic, historic, or cultural resources of an area. AGE proudly sponsors Lincoln County High School sports. AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future.
Animal Care Center has been serving pet lovers in the Stanford area since 1969, offering comprehensive veterinary care for the total well-being of your pet. Here at Animal Care Center, our mission is to provide quality medical and surgical care in a compassionate environment. Dr. Jonathan Alford and staff are sensitive to the care and concern that each client brings to our practice for his or her pet. Animal Care Center, located at 850 Highway 27 North in Stanford. We care for your pets like they are our own.
Danville's Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
Together, let's drive at Bob Allen Chevrolet. With Chevy Lease Loyalty, lease a new 26 Chevy Silverado 1500 Crew Cab 4x4 for only $209 per month for 24 months. $53.49 plus first payment and taxes and fees due at signing. 10,000 lease miles per year. VIN 162008. Bob Allen Chevrolet, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Dr. Powell, the community's trusted dentist since 2014, offers a comprehensive dental care with a touch of luxury. In his state-of-the-art facility, you can get a crown in a day, brighten your smile with in-office whitening, or even indulge in lip filler or anti-aging treatments with Jabot. Open Monday to Thursday from 7 to 5, gladly accepting new patients with most major insurances. To schedule your appointment, give us a ring at 606-282-4607. Cedar Creek Dental, creating smiles that last a lifetime.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
A rare Monday night doubleheader. Of course, a lot of rescheduling done because of the ice storm, Dustin, and it's also unique with the Patriots playing before the Lady Bates, and just to add to it, two different opponents coming in tonight. Evangel Christian and then McCreary Central for game 2.
Wacky Monday, that's what we're going to call it. I mean, I've been kind of upside down, I guess, all day with the mixture of the boys and girls switching. We're just become so accustomed to the girls at 6, the guys at 7:30, but I kind of do like the change, and the guys are up first, and like you said, two different opponents coming in, but hey, I'll take basketball any way I can get it.
This first opponent for the Patriots, Evangel Christian, out of the 6th region, 17-7 in the year. They played in the All-8 Classic this year. 2 years ago, Larry Miller, the head man for the Eagles, took this squad to the Sweet 16 where they made it all the way to the Final Four. Been kind of a rebuild for them. They're playing a lot of young kids, actually 2 8th graders in the starting lineup along with a freshman. So this is a team to keep your eyes on these next couple of years. They're going to be a team that when you see those top 25 polls come out in the state, Dustin, this is going to be a team you're going to see consistently in that top 10 over the next 3 or 4 years.
Oh, no doubt about it. And then when you talk about Tyson Darko, is that how you say his name? Just an 8th grader. And just watching him warm up, I mean, dude looks the part. And as you mentioned, this is going to be a team over the next several years that is not only going to make noise in that 6th region, but across the state of Kentucky.
Also, to add to the wackiness of tonight, it's also for formal reasons, the homecoming. I say formal because there's no dance tonight, but they haven't been able to do the ceremony, and this is the last doubleheader home game of the year. So in between the games, they're actually going to have the homecoming court out here too tonight. So a lot of weird things going on for a Monday night.
We're going to have a buzzer beater, full court shot, something to kind of set this night off. It's just setting up to be that.
Lincoln County, very difficult schedule in the year, that starting last Friday night where they lost a heartbreaker to DCA. Followed that up with one of their better road wins of the year on Saturday. Went down to London, knocked off South Laurel. Tonight they host Evangel, and tomorrow they'll go to Pulaski County, and then they'll wrap up the regular season Friday night in Lexington against a very good top 10 Lexington Catholic team. Evangel comes in 17-7 on the year. They average 70 points a game while giving up 62. They shoot 47% from the floor, 36% from downtown, and 64% from the free throw line. Lincoln County average of 54 while giving up 56. Shooting 43% from the floor, 32% from 3, and 67% from the free throw line. When we return, we'll take a look at the individual numbers for these two teams, the Patriots and the Eagles, on WPBK FM 102.9.
Hungry for lunch? Looking for something different? Something fast? Stop by Coleman's Drugstore and Deli. Coleman's is more than a drugstore. It's the perfect meeting place for those of us who want lunch at a snap. Coleman's has different lunch specials daily. They're serving up hot, home-cooked southern dishes to sandwiches and wraps. And oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention my very favorite part of their menu, homemade desserts. What are you waiting on? Coleman's is located right in the heart of downtown Stanford. Your local hometown drugstore and deli.
Hey, sports fans, Doc Spangler here for Danville Office Equipment. If there's one thing I've learned in 25 years with DOE, it's that perception is seldom reality. Just because someone says they're the best thing around, don't necessarily make it true. They still have to prove it. Let Danville Office Equipment show you how we can make a difference in your office. We've been proving it for over 59 years. The best names in supplies, furniture, and office equipment, we know we can take care of all your office needs. So call 1-800-633-0991 to speak with a trained professional who knows what you need. That's Danville Office Equipment, 1-800-633-0991, making work easier.
Your kids aren't the only ones who need an eye exam. Dr. Tanner Lay of Central Kentucky Family Vision reminds adults eye strain from screens is real. Blurred vision and frequent headaches may be early signs of a problem, and routine eye exams can detect issues like high blood pressure and diabetes. Even if your vision seems fine, your eyes might tell a different story. Take care of your eyes the way you take care of the rest of your health. Call Central Kentucky Family Vision in Stanford and schedule your eye exam today. Your vision, your wellness, your future.
Since 1957, Durham's Grocery at 606 Lancaster Street in Stanford has been serving Stanford and the surrounding community with a full line of groceries, fresh meats, quality produce, and a full-service deli with homemade salads. They offer money orders and are also a payment center for KU, Atmos Energy, AT&T, and more. For fast, friendly service all the way to your car, Durham's Grocery is big enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. That's Durham's Grocery.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Counting you down to tip off on the Durham's Grocery pregame show. The Patriots hosting the Evangel Christian Eagles here. Game 1 of our doubleheader. The Lady Pates will host McCreary Central in Game 2. The Evangel comes in, as you mentioned, Dustin, led by 8th grader Tyson Darko, averaging 16 points a game, 15 a game from Pablo Molina, 13 a game from 8th grader Golden Dotson Jr., and 12 a game from another 8th grader, Miles Johnson. What about that? 3 8th graders playing in that 6th region, averaging double figures for these Eagles.
Yeah, I mean, that's, we always talk about the Lady Patriots and how young they are, but, man, for boys varsity basketball, I mean, some 8th graders, kids that has taken 8th grade English classes this year is coming in and contributing in a big way for this Evangel Christian team.
As we mentioned, a team to keep your eye on definitely in these next few years. Lincoln County led in scoring by senior Sawyer Robbins, who comes in with 996 points, 4 points away from 1,000 for Robbins. Second leading scorer of the team, Cash Baird, the junior, 14 a game. Lane Sargent, just under 10 a game. 6 a game for Tucker Foster, 4 for Tristan Gibbons, 3 for McAdoo, and 3 for Patel. Dustin, let's talk about your White Crew Realtors of Four Brothers of Lancaster. Keys to the game for Lincoln County to win tonight on their home court.
Yeah, defensively, this is a really good shooting Evangel Christian team. Lincoln County has to limit second chance opportunities and clean up that defensive glass and not allow Evangel Christian to get some offensive boards and put back in. They're going to have the size advantage Evangel Christian is, so Lincoln County's really got to box out and grab some rebounds. Then offensively, Lincoln County's got to do a better job of getting in the paint. If the shot isn't there, kick out and be ready to shoot. And I'd like to see Lincoln County shoot it around that 38, 39, 40% tonight from the three-point line.
I think that's going to be critical, Dustin. They're going to have to knock down the long ball. Going to have to hit some triples if they're going to pull the upset here tonight over Evangel Christian. The Eagles, as I mentioned, 17-7, third best RPI out of that 6th region. A team to keep your eye on in future years for sure out of Louisville. It's the Patriots and the Eagles. Doubleheader action. McCreary Central and Lady Pates will play Game 2. National Anthem starting lineup tip-off when we return on WPBK-FM 102.9.
At Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore, your health is their #1 priority. Here's why the community loves them.
Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore delivers my medicine right to my door, free of charge. One call, and they're on the way.
But I can't make it to them. They come to me. That's true care.
With a car full of kids, their drive-through is a lifesaver, fast, convenient, and hassle-free.
It's clear why Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore is a community favorite. Their dedication to personalized service and top-quality care is unmatched. Visit Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore at 150 War Admiral and Danville, where your health always comes first.
Pests don't belong in your home or business. And with Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care, they don't stand a chance. Family owned and serving South Central Kentucky, including Harrodsburg and Danville, Guardian brings over 85 years of combined experience to every job. Since 1983, they've been protecting homes and businesses with expert inspections, treatments of all types, and customized preventive programs designed to keep your property pest-free. Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care. Guarding your home, business, and the environment. Call today and take back your space.
BDF Monuments offers a full line of high-quality monuments to honor you and your loved ones. Through both of our locally owned locations, Fox and Friend Funeral Home and Barnett Demrow and Friend Funeral Home, our knowledgeable monument representative will help you custom design the perfect monument that will become a family heirloom for generations to come. Call 365-2670 or 379-2011 to schedule an appointment or visit our website, friendfuneralhomes.com, to view our work. BDF Monuments, honoring the past, the present, and the future.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Starting lineups being introduced. First for your visitors on the scoreboard, Evangel Christian Eagles, 17-7, coached by Larry Miller. Their starting lineup looks like this. 8th grader Tyson Darko, he wears number 2. Number 25, Pablo Molina. Number 22, Golden Dotson Jr., and 8th grader. Number 5, Rayshawn Grant, and number 21, Cameron Haygood. That once again is Darko, Molina, Dotson Jr., Grant, and Haygood, the starting 5 for Evangel Christian. Lincoln County apparently has decided to start all their seniors tonight, Dustin, so their lineup will look different. It'll be Sawyer Robbins, number 14, number 3, Lane Sargent, number 1, Ansh Patel, number 24, Jack Smith, and get Hoobry here, number 22, Landon Hoobry. Once again, that's Hoobry, Smith, Patel, Sargent, and Robbins, the 5 seniors starting for Lincoln County tonight.
So instead of doing it on senior night, the last home game of the year for Lincoln County.
And Robbins will meet up with Molina to get this underway. Molina, a junior, averaging 15 and 11. You can see why. He's an impressive-looking young man. And Robbins will meet up with him at the center circle. We're ready to roll on a Monday night from Stanford KY. Tipped into the backcourt and controlled by Darko for Evangel Christian. They're moving right to left on your radio dial.
Lincoln County opening up in a zone defense.
Patel and Hoobry out top. Sargent, Smith, and Robbins down low. There's a turnover. Sargent comes in and picks it up. He'll set up offense. He'll hand it off to Robbins. Man-to-man defense from Evangel. Robbins drives in, lost the handle, goes up, blocked, and he's going to head to the free throw line to shoot 2 Cedar Creek Dental free throws with 7:33 to play here in the first quarter.
Fortunate there for Robbins as he lost the ball going towards the basket and was able to regather it before going up.
Robbins, 73% shooter, 4 points away from 1,000. First free throw, no good. 996 career points, a 3-year starter. Been very dependable for these Patriots over the last 3 years.
Yeah, one of the anchor for this team. You know, you throw him and Cash together, but Sawyer has had a great senior year.
Goes 1 of 2. He's got 1, so 3 away from 1,000. Patriots lead 1-0. 2-3 zone. Evangel has it on offense. This Evangel Christian team, as I mentioned, starts 2 8th graders. And there they both are, 2 and 22. Dotson Jr. up top. They go high post. Smith comes out on him. He kicks it out. There's an open 3 for Darko. It's no good. Robbins got a hand on the rebound. It got tipped away and out of bounds off Lincoln County with 7:07 to play here in the first quarter.
Robbins asking for a foul. Looked like they grabbed his arm as he went down, but did not get the whistle.
Definitely some contact. Darko has it up top over to Dotson. Dotson throws it back to Darko, left wing, right back to Dotson. He penetrates, pump fakes, lobs it inside. Molina has it. Smith on him. Molina goes up and misses the layup. Good defense from Sargent and Smith, and because that miss, maybe got away with the offensive foul in there.
So Jack Smith got shoved a little.
Sargent picks up the loose ball in the backcourt, barely beats the 10. Robbins flies in, misses the layup, tip no good, and rebounded underneath by Grant for Evangel.
Sawyer May was going to try to cram that one home and got cut off before he got to the basket.
There's a drive in the paint, a kick out in the corner. Evangel trails 1-0. Patriots still in the zone with Patel on the ball. They go right wing to Haygood. Over to Darko. He lets another one go. He's long, and a rebound by Sargent. But first, a whistle.
Say it hit the.
No, I think they get a timeout or a.
I thought he pointed towards maybe hit the ribbon, but I don't know if that may have been a courtesy.
Yeah. Well, Lincoln County gets their normal starting lineup in with a 1-0 lead. Baird, Foster, and Gibbons check in. Yeah, they didn't call a foul, so I'm with you. It was a senior night timeout.
Yeah.
Well, fake senior night. Baird for 3. Good. A Johnson and Pullman Insurance 3-pointer for Baird. Patriots lead 4-0, and Coach Miller wants a timeout. Set 5:52 to play first quarter on WPBK FM 102.9.
Hey, son, have you ever seen a power line fall down after a storm?
Yeah, Dad. We drove by one last week.
Well, do you know what a down power line could do if you touch it?
What?
Down power lines are dangerous. They can even kill you.
If you see power lines on the ground, always go the other direction. Keep away from them and call Intercounty Energy. This message is brought to you by Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
5:52 to play first quarter. Lincoln County with a 4-0 lead. Evangel inbound, quickly beat the pressure. They get it to the elbow for a pull-up jumper, and it's good for Miles Johnson, another 8th grader averaging 12 a game. Gets the Eagles on the board. Baird flies in, has his shot rejected by Molina out of bounds.
You see his height and speed right there. Good recovery defense by Molina.
Baird gets it into Robbins, right back to Cash Baird. 4-2 Patriots. Just underway here. Game number 1. Here's a bad pass by Givens. Surgeon able to save it. Haygood nearly had the steal for Christian. Foster trying to drive in, hands off to Givens. Givens gets to the rim, rejected by Molina, his second block. Outlet pass to Haygood. There's a handoff right back in the corner. Haygood on a drive, leaves it up front. Evangel, nice ball movement, gets it in the corner for Dotson. His three-pointer is short, and Robbins can't handle the rebound, goes out of bounds off Lincoln County.
You can see early on, Evangel Christian with Molina down low. It's going to be hard to score in around the basket. Lincoln County 0 of 4 inside the paint to start this one.
They get it into Dotson. Maybe got away with an extra step. Dotson out to Johnson. Gets it right back. Looking inside for Molina. Can't get it over there. Cross-court pass to Haygood. Back up top. Johnson open for 3, and it's good. Miles Johnson has all 5 points for Evangel, and they take a 1-point lead. 5-4, 4:37 to play first quarter. Baird with a handoff to Surgeon. Lane gets in, kicks it over to Foster. Pump fakes a 3, lost the handle, got it back, now drives to the rim, layup off the glass for a PBK bank shot.
Yeah, use that pump fake pass to kind of draw the defense away from him and then continue to the basket.
Pass inside of Molina, deflected all the way out near midcourt. Evangel keeps the handle. Dotson lobs it into Molina. He spins baseline, but stepped out of bounds. Good trap. You could tell that was on the scouting report. Every time he's touched it in the paint, they have immediately double-teamed him.
Yeah, you seen it earlier on. I mean, you had Smith and who else was Sargent maybe came in, double-team, led to a turnover. This time double-team leads to a turnover.
Robbins inbounds to Baird, full court pressure. McAdoo has checked in for Lincoln County for Givens. Baird breaks the mid-stripe line with Dotson on him.
Dotson is playing some tough
defense. Some good D, you're right. Cross court to McAdoo, open for 3, front rimmed it. And a loose ball down here that's going to go out on Evangel. Lincoln County maybe dodged a foul there.
There was definitely contact. It was a foul or a walk, but it ends up being an out of bounds, so fortunate there for the Patriots.
6'5" Evangel. Baird's going to inbound it. Gets it into Surgeon. Lane with a handoff to Robbins. Robbins has a lane open up, drives in, missed the shot, and an offensive foul. It's going to go on Robbins. His team's first with 3:44 to play here in the first. 6'5", Evangel with a 1-point lead.
I like the aggression from Sawyer, but that's a good job by Johnson setting up underneath and drawing the charge.
Evangel leading by 1 with the rock. Johnson throws it over to Norris. Right back to Johnson. Johnson's got 5. He's going to shoot another one. Hand down, man down. 3 for Johnson, and Coach Jackson wants a timeout to talk things over. 3:22 to play first quarter. 8-6 Evangel on WPBK FM 102.9.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, Johnson & Pullman Insurance is here for you. Since 1938, their mission has been to provide unbiased, quality, and affordable insurance to Central Kentucky families and businesses. As an independent agency representing more than 25 companies, they work to find the coverage that fits your life at the best possible price. Their experienced team is committed to service, trust, and community involvement. Johnson & Pullman Insurance, insuring your future.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Evangel takes the lead 8-6 on the Johnson three. He's got all 8 points, and that's why Coach Jackson called that timeout. You can't leave him open like that, Dustin.
No, he is a 40% three-point shooter on the season. And, once again, another 8th grader for this Evangel Christian team.
You can see why. It's a smooth-looking stroke.
Yes.
Full court man-to-man pressure. Baird will work it up with Otara on him, who's just checked in. Hand off to Foster. Foster looking back door, can't get it in there, tosses it back to Baird. High post to Robbins, and Johnson comes and takes it from him. Quickly the other way goes Evangel. They throw it out of bounds. Pass intended for Norris.
I like how Coach Miller has this defense for Evangel Christian, too. I mean, very aggressive. Their attack mode every time a ball is touched. You've got a blue jersey just staring you down.
And they're going to play a deep bench. You can already see that, too.
Yeah.
Anj Patel has checked in for Lincoln County. Of course, Anj got the start tonight. He's back in with 2:53 to play here in the first quarter. 8-6 Evangel. Surgeon open in the corner. He'll let it fly in and out. Patel, big rebound. Right back to Surgeon. Lane drives baseline, tries to throw a wraparound pass. Foster picks it up and throws it out of bounds, looking for Robbins over in the corner.
Lincoln County getting sped up, too, by this defense. That's a nice look. Good rebound by Patel, but...
Well, similarly, when we, of course, played DCA, our last broadcast, and played them twice, going to have to hit some shots from the perimeter with Molina in there. He's already shown his defensive prowess with 2 swats in there. Evangel works it in, gets it out wide open. Johnson, he missed one. And Foster and Molina get tangled up. They're going to get Pablo Molina with a foul. Good box out from Foster.
Yeah, I'm going to say Molina had a hold of him, holding him away from going after the rebound.
Eight to 6. Evangel with the lead. Robbins comes down, gives it to Sargent. Sargent pulls it out. Has a tip from behind. Cash picks it out of midair. Johnson comes out on him. They get it to Robbins. He'll drive off the wing, and this time it's a block. 2 Robbins drives have been 2 50-50 calls. One called an offensive foul. This one called a block. And that's going to put Sawyer on the line to shoot 2, where he's 1 of 2.
That's Malima's second foul here in this first quarter, too.
Which will be a big loss.
Yes.
If they decide to set him. And you're about to have to be in the first quarter. Sawyer rattles that one in. One more Cedar Creek Dental free throw for Robbins. McAdoo will check in for Lincoln County. For Patel. Molina to the bench. Darko back in. Robbins, one more free throw. This one could tie it. Got them both. 3 points for Robbins, so he's 1 away from 1,000. 999. We're tied at 8. Under 2 to play in the first quarter. Johnson has Sargent out on him, and a little too close. Going to get called for a reach-in foul.
And that's where Lane's at his best. He'll get in your grill that time. A little too far in.
That's Sargent's first foul. Gibbons is getting attended to by trainer Ricky Morse over there and didn't see what happened to him. Johnson comes off the screen.
He took a hard fall earlier in the game. Not sure if that has anything to do with it or not, but
Patriots stay in a 2-3 zone. McAdoo and Sargent at the top. Foster, Robbins, Baird on the back line. McAdoo nearly got a steal. Got a hand on it. Johnson retrieves it. Tries to drive baseline. Kicks it out. Open 3 on the way. It's good. Christian Norris with a 3. The first Eagle to score aside from Miles Johnson.
This Evangel Christian team, a 36% three-point shooting team. Now 3 of 7 here in this first quarter.
11-8. Christian regains the lead by 3 off that Norris 3. Can't help it. Every time you say Norris, you want to say Chuck Norris.
Roundhouse.
Baird flips it out to Sargent inside to Robbins. Robbins back to Lane. Lane will let it fly, and he hits a three-pointer for Sargent, ties it at 11. A Johnson and Pullman Insurance triple.
Lane Sargent here late in this season has become a deadly weapon from the three-point line for this Patriots team.
Much improved shooter the last half of the schedule. There's a cross-court pass to Norris. He'll shoot another 3. This one's short. Foster with the rebound with 40 seconds left in the first quarter. We're tied at 11. Baird has Johnson on him. See if Lincoln County decides to run some clock, and Johnson picked his pocket. Johnson drives in, fouled, put it in. They're going to call it on the floor. And that is just a perfect example, and not just Cash, with the entire Lincoln County team. They just struggle in the final minute to 2 minutes of a quarter or half.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
It's been very hard to figure out this season, Dustin.
Well, it's like the however long they're trying to kill the clock. It's like the team just kind of shuts down.
There's a turnaround jumper off the inbound pass for Grant, a freshman. Eagles back out by 2. Under 20 seconds left in the quarter. Baird breaks the timeline. Cash drives in, cross-court pass, Sargent, corner 3, front rimmed it. Robbins with a tough rebound, had it stolen away by Darko. Darko with an outlet pass. Christian has time, a drive to the hoop. Finger roll, no good. McAdoo cleans it up, and that's going to wrap things up here in quarter number 1 with Evangel Christian leading Lincoln County 13-11 on your McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
It's important to stick by the home team. Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agents understand that. When something happens, they're working hard to put things right for you. So whether you're a Topper, a Tiger, or a Lincoln County Patriot, you might want to get yourself a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent on your team. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment. In Lincoln County, call me, Michaela King, at 606-875-5790. Again, that's 606-875-5790.
Making funeral arrangements in advance isn't hard, it's easy, and it's one of the greatest gifts that you can give your family. Contact McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company and request a personal planning session. With over 20 years of experience, funeral directors Kyle McKnight and Jamie Oakes can assist you in pre-planning the funeral service that reflects who you are now. Cemetery arrangements, a list of pallbearers, readings, musical selections, and other personal details. McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company. Family owned and committed to serving you with dignity.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
13-11, Evangel with the lead as we begin things in quarter number 2. Pass comes in to Baird. Givens back in.
Good to see Tristan back in the game after favoring what seemed to be an ankle.
Inside to Robbins. He's fouled. That's going to be on the floor. Oh, they're going to give him 2 shots.
Ooh.
Coach Miller giving some instruction to the young squad here. So Sawyer sitting at $9.99. 1 free throw could put him at 1,000. First one on the way, no good.
You know that's in the back of his mind, too. It just needs to see it go in and get over this.
7:51 to play in the half. 1 more free throw to give Robbins 1,000. The shot's on the way, rattles around, it goes in. 1,000-point score is the senior Sawyer Robbins off that free throw. And trims the lead 13-12. 3 for Darko goes in. He's the leading scorer for this Eagle squad. Quiet first quarter. I think Coach Miller got upset with him early on in the game.
Had 2 good 3 looks, just could not knock them down.
Baird with the answer, splash. Johnson and Pullman Insurance 3-pointer for Cash. Lead back down to 1 for Evangel.
Lincoln County shooting 60% from three, just on 5 attempts, but they've knocked down 3 out of that 5.
There's another one for Evangel. Things heating up, and Norris with his second three-pointer puts the lead back at 4.
And to answer that, Evangel Christian shooting 5 of 10 from 3.
I don't think Lincoln County wants to play that pace.
No. I like the shot attempts, but Evangel Christians, they've hit 80 points several times this year.
Tucker with a nice drive, misses underneath, and it's rebounded by Dotson. Dotson quickly up the court to Johnson, right back to Dotson. Dotson gets inside, floater off the glass, no good. Robbins with a big rebound. Important for Lincoln County, too, to make hay here with Molina in foul trouble.
Yeah, pick up that second foul with about 2 minutes to go in that first quarter.
Baird gets free, cut off, now he pulls up. Jumper goes in and out. Cleaned up inside by Evangel. They quickly down the court the other way to Darko. Darko gives away to Dotson, pump fakes. Leaves it up top for Norse. Several capable shooters on the floor for Evangel.
And you look at the roster and just look at percentages. I mean, you look at 40, 40, 40, 34, 40. I mean, it's a very good three-point shooting team.
Dotson drives on Givens, takes a bump, gets around him, and scores. Too easy there. Just a straight line drive down the middle of the court. And a Bluegrass Drugstore timeout on the court. 5:53 to play in the half on WPBK-FM 102.9.
Lincoln County Schools is a proud public school district serving over 3,000 students. Our district is home to 5 elementary schools, a middle school, a high school, and a technology center. Providing our students with a high level of education is our primary goal. We've recently focused on investing in our staff by providing more workplace incentives that will help us retain and recruit the best teachers and support staff to serve our students. Visit our website, lincoln.kyschools.us, to become part of this forward-moving school district.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
21-15, Evangel leads by 6. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney. Doubleheader action here tonight. Lady Pates will host McCreary Central in Game 2. Philip Smith on the YouTube live stream tonight. Darko and Baird get tied up after the inbound pass. Patriots will keep it. Foul on Darko.
And just got the crowd pop. Just announced Robbins is joining the 1,000-point club.
2 Patriots in the last week have went over that 1,000-point mark. Cash Baird last week on Wednesday night. Robbins does it here tonight. Foster cross court to Cash. Cash only a junior. Inside to Robbins. A great post up, missed it. Had a good seal and just couldn't finish it. Evangel quickly the other way. A lot of contact inside, no good. Shot missed. Lincoln County looks to run. Sargent lobs it. Robbins slams it. What a lob!
But it's not going to.
And they're going to wipe it off on an offensive foul on Sargent on the pass. Robbins dropped down from the rafters to cram it, and it will not count.
I didn't think there was any way he was going to get to that one. That's one of those plays that, man, you wish it would have counted.
They'll wipe it off, and more importantly, they'll call the second foul on Sargent. He'll have to set with 5:11 to play in the half. Patel back in.
And Lincoln County's got to find ways to get some offense. Evangel Christians open this one up in an 8-2 run to start this second quarter.
And Patel's the kind of kid can come in and get hot. We saw him do it a lot during the holiday season when he was getting the start due to the injury to Baird.
Just needs his playing time.
Darko gets open. Onch covers him up. Lincoln County's went man-to-man this possession.
And like seeing them fighting through the screen. That's what you like, not going under, fighting through.
Evangel patient on offensive trip. Darko up top to Dotson, over to Norse. Norse holding it around. Dribble handoff to Haygood. Right back to Dotson. Dotson gets a screen from Grant. It's going to be illegal. Hip checked him.
And that's just another example. Tristan Givens fighting through the screen. Like I said, instead of dropping back, going under the easy route, fights through it and gets rewarded.
4:21 to play here in the first half. 21-15 Evangel. Both teams with starters in foul trouble now. Foster Nearly had it picked. Breaks the timeline to Robinson. In the corner to Patel. He's open. Rattles out. Onch had a good look at it. Haygood with the rebound. Quickly down the other way. Left side to Dotson. They leave him open. Now he'll look to drive. Hands it off to Norris. He's hit 2 threes.
Got to get out on these guys.
Darko gives it up. He's came in averaging 16. He's only got 3. They've done a good job on him. 21-15. Evangel with the lead. Nice move. Norris gets inside. Doesn't shoot it. Drops it off. Back out to Dotson. Turn around after a fake. And Dotson rolls it in. A smooth J for Golden Dotson Jr., the 8th grader. He's got 4 now. Lead up to 8. Full court pressure. Barrett breaks it. Cash all the way in. Off the glass. No good, but he's fouled. That's going to put Cash Barrett at the line to shoot 2 with 3:20 left here in the first half on your McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard.
Hey, our internet connectivity is powered by Skyline Broadband, and this game is brought to you in part by Carol Hill, an attorney at law in Stanford, by Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Sonia Bratcher, agent, and by Weichert Realtor, Ford Brothers Lancaster, and Ford Brothers Auctioneers.
Barrett's first free throw good. Anj Patel checks out. Bryson McAdoo checks back in. Evangel gets a new player in too. It's Miles Johnson back in the game.
And that was the 4th foul on Evangel Christian. So every foul here on out in this second quarter is going to result in 2 free throws for the Patriots.
Barrett's second one no good. Goes 1 of 2 at the line. He's got 7. And the lead 7 for Evangel. Norris wide open. Transition 3. Good. Smooth shooter is Christian Norris. His 3rd 3 of the game with 3:11 to play in the half. Bluegrass Drugstore timeout called by Lincoln County. Full timeout on WPBK FM 102.9.
Are you looking for an account with no monthly fees? Well, at PBK Bank, you can look no further. Our Freedom Checking account is one of the best around. With Freedom Checking, you have no monthly fees, no minimum balance, and it's a free, simple account. Ask us today about our Freedom Checking account. This is Christine McIninch at our 27 location, and I want to help you get the most out of your banking experience. Come see us today at PBK Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We all like to save money, and State Farm can help with discounts. When you combine your car insurance with State Farm's homeowner's insurance, you get big savings. So talk to me, Jason Todd, your local State Farm agent, and experience the good neighbor service that has made us America's #1 insurance company. Together, we can make sure you get the discount you deserve and coverage you need. No policy with State Farm? No problem. Call me, Jason Todd, at 365-9882 or stop by my office at 711 Danville Avenue in Stanford today to find out how much a multi-line discount can save you.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
3:11 to play here in the first half. Evangel has opened up a 10-point lead, and it's been the 3 ball that's killed Lincoln County here.
That's the 6th made 3 by Evangel Christian.
18 of their 26. Lincoln breaks the pressure. McAdoo finds Givens for a layup.
Needed basket. Lincoln County hit a 3 earlier in this quarter, but been cold since then.
Givens' first 2 of the game. Dotson comes off a screen. Good defense from Baird to cut him off. Out to Darko. Now back to Johnson. Johnson drives in. Nothing there. Kicks it back to Darko. They've held Darko to only 3. Darko also an 8th grader, averaging 16 a game to lead Evangel. Johnson goes inside. They try to post up. Good post move. Blocked by Robbins with a foul call as Jolvin Ramos gets fouled on a layup attempt. That'll be 2 on Robbins. And Ramos to the line to shoot 2.
44% free throw shooter. This will be the first 2 free throw attempts of the game for Evangel Christian.
Ramos, first one good. Robbins will check out. Jack Smith will check in. 27-18, 9-point lead. Ramos with 1 more free throw. Sargent and Robbins on the bench with 2 fouls now. And of course, Pablo Molina, 2 for Evangel.
And Lincoln County did not take advantage of that.
Ramos' second one no good, and a good box out by Tucker Foster. Givens cleans it up.
Now boxed him out to the cheerleaders.
Tucker looks to drive on Norris. Pitches it back to Smith. Smith will hand it off to Baird. Cash looks to drive, nothing there. Cross court to Givens. Hands it right back to Cash. They'll reset. Smith comes out to set a screen for Baird. Cross court pass to McAdoo. Looking inside. Smith breaks out. I thought he was going to set Foster's screen, but he'll hand it off to Baird again. Cash drives in. Cut off to Givens. Givens baseline flips it out to Smith. Givens called to get him for an offensive foul. I couldn't see there.
That's the third offensive foul on Lincoln County in this first half.
They got whistled for 6 on Saturday night at South Laurel. I think that may have been a record.
And the thing is, I mean, a lot of it, I mean, they've all been, I'm not arguing the calls at all. It's just Lincoln County's been caught leaving their feet and not knowing what to do with it.
Man-to-man defense from Lincoln County. Norris comes off a screen, trying to go into Ramos. Kicks it out to Dotson. Dotson drive, leaves for Darko. Darko circles around. Baird checks him. Ramos comes out on a screen. Smith switches on Darko. Gives it up to Dotson. Deep contested 2. Swish.
Wow.
That's good defense from McAdoo. Just a better shot from Dotson.
Yeah, just created enough space to get the shot off with Dotson and nothing but net.
29-18. Eagles lead by 11. Full court pressure. Foster drops it off to Cash Baird. Way down the court to McAdoo and tipped out of bounds by Ramos. It'll stay with Lincoln County. 1:14 left in the half. Doubleheader action. Girls will play second game. They host McCreary Central, a good old 12th region matchup.
Lady Pate's fared well against 12th region opponents so far this year.
They get into Givens. Back to Foster. Smith sets Foster a screen, gives it up. Baird open, wing 3, goes in and out. Ramos rebounds it inside. Quickly down the court to Norris. Transition corner 3, no good. Rebound underneath by Darko. Darko lobs it out to Johnson. Johnson pump fakes a 3, drives, finds Darko, shot no good. Baird with the rebound. Cash quickly into the front court. Over to McAdoo. Now they'll set it up top. 40 seconds left in the half.
They got to score on this possession if you're Lincoln County.
Coach Jackson calls 4. Now they'll work it around. Foster over to Givens. Over to Smith. Smith up top to Baird. Clock down to 25 seconds. Patriots trailing by 11. Baird drives in. Goes to Smith. Smith gives it right back to Cash. Now under 20 seconds. Cash has it out near midcourt. Foster comes up to set him a screen. Cash with a drive. Cross-court skip pass to Givens. Givens back to Foster. Tucker drives in. Free throw line jumper. No good. 2 seconds on the clock. Darko heaves it up from half court. It falls short, and we will head to the half with Evangel Christian leading Lincoln County 29-18 on WPBK-FM 102.9.
So many animals in Stanford need a loving home. Contact Lincoln County Humane Society about adopting an animal that they shelter or foster. Caring for your companion can provide a sense of fulfillment and improve well-being. Not only that, but there simply aren't enough homes for every animal born each year, and you can help with that. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter is here to walk you through the adoption process. To you, a pet is a part of your life. To your pet, you're their whole life. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter.
Hi, I'm your County Clerk, Nancy Jackson. I've partnered with American Land Records to bring you free property title alerts. Deed fraud is real, but this service notifies you anytime a new record is filed with your name. Just visit our website, lincoln.clerkinfo.net, to sign up for texts or emails. That's lincoln.clerkinfo.net. Or give us a call at 365-4570, and we will be happy to help you sign up. Protect your property today. It's fast, free, and easy.
You hear that? That's the sound of Pepsi Zero Sugar, the better tasting, more refreshing zero sugar cola. Listen to that endless pour. Pure refreshment. If it sounds this good, just imagine how it tastes. Oh yeah, so good. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Let your taste decide.
Life is loud, chaotic, hilarious, and occasionally peaceful. Your life fits you. So why settle for life insurance that fits someone else? At Shelter Insurance, our local agents help you design a personal protection plan backed by award-winning customer service. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
This is Sean Slusher, your Shelter Insurance agent here in Stanford. For auto, home, farm, business, and life insurance, give me a call, 365-3143.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Halftime here at Lincoln County High School. The Patriots trail Evangel Christian 29-18 here at the break. Cash Baird led the way for Lincoln County with 7 points, 4 for Sawyer Robbins, 3 for Lane Sargent, 2 for Tucker Foster, and 2 for Tristan Givens for a total of 18. Evangel Christian led in half by Christian Norris with 9 points, 8 for Miles Johnson, 6 for Golden Dotson Jr., 3 points for Tyson Darko, and 2 for Curtis Otara for a total of 29. It's halftime. Our score, Evangel Christian 29, Lincoln County 18 on WPBK FM 102.9.
AGE prides itself on a common-sense approach to facilitating our clients' goals and ambitions. Our design group considers not only cost-effective but also economically maintainable solutions from start to finish for our clients. Our designs meet or exceed safety and operational requirements at all levels of government while preserving the aesthetic, historic, or cultural resources of an area. AGE proudly sponsors Lincoln County High School sports. AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future.
Animal Care Center has been serving pet lovers in the Stanford area since 1969, offering comprehensive veterinary care for the total well-being of your pet. Here at Animal Care Center, our mission is to provide quality medical and surgical care in a compassionate environment. Dr. Jonathan Alford and staff are sensitive to the care and concern that each client brings to our practice for his or her pet. Animal Care Center, located at 850 Highway 27 North in Stanford. We care for your pets like they are our own.
Danville's Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
Together, let's drive at Bob Allen Chevrolet. With Chevy Lease Loyalty, lease a new 26 Chevy Silverado 1500 Crew Cab 4x4 for only $209 per month for 24 months. $53.49 plus first payment, taxes and fees due at signing. 10,000 lease miles per year. VIN 162008. Bob Allen Chevrolet, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Dr. Powell, the community's trusted dentist since 2014, offers a comprehensive dental care with a touch of luxury. In his state-of-the-art facility, you can get a crown in a day, brighten your smile with in-office whitening, or even indulge in lip filler or anti-aging treatments with Jabot. Open Monday to Thursday from 7 to 5, gladly accepting new patients with most major insurances. To schedule your appointment, give us a ring at 606-282-4607. Cedar Creek Dental, creating smiles that last a lifetime.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Halftime here at Lincoln County High School. Patriots trail the Eagles in Game 1 of our doubleheader, 29-18. We now go over to Dustin Oney for a look at the halftime stats.
Lincoln County trailing this one 29-18 here at halftime. Shot 29% from the field in that first half, connecting on 5 of 17 shots. Got to find a way to put the ball through the basket at a higher clip than that. Just 5 made field goals in that first half for the Patriots. 3 of those 5 were from the three-point line. Lincoln County shooting at 43% from the three-point line, but only 7 attempts. Patriots finished 3 of 7 from the 3 in that first half, and then 5 of 8 from the free throw line for 63%. They did have 6 first-half turnovers, was the Patriots. Evangel Christian, who has an 11-point lead here at half, shot 50% from the field, connecting on 11 of 22 shot attempts. But what's been impressive from them so far is that three-point shooting. 46% on 13 takes, making 6 of those is Evangel Christian. 6 of 13 for 43%. Just a side note, Evangel Christian has more made three-point baskets in this first half than Lincoln County does total field goals. So Patriots got to clean that up. Coming in the second half. And then Evangel Christian, only 2 free throw attempts. They went 1 of 2 for 50% and 4 first-half turnovers. But it's halftime here at Lincoln County High School in the first game of a doubleheader. The girls will play McCreary Central in Game 2 of tonight's doubleheader. But your McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard shows Lincoln County trailing this one in half, 29-18. You're listening to Lincoln County basketball on WPBK-FM 102.9.
Hungry for lunch? Looking for something different? Something fast? Stop by Coleman's Drugstore in Delhi. Coleman's is more than a drugstore. It's the perfect meeting place for those of us who want lunch at a snap. Coleman's has different lunch specials daily. They're serving up hot, home-cooked southern dishes to sandwiches and wraps. And oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention my very favorite part of their menu, homemade desserts. What are you waiting on? Coleman's is located right in the heart of downtown Stanford. Your local hometown drugstore in Delhi.
Hey, sports fans, Doc Spangler here for Danville Office Equipment. If there's one thing I've learned in 25 years with DOE, it's that perception is seldom reality. Just because someone says they're the best thing around, don't necessarily make it true. They still have to prove it. Let Danville Office Equipment show you how we can make a difference in your office. We've been proving it for over 59 years. The best names in supplies, furniture, and office equipment. We know we can take care of all your office needs. So call 1-800-633-0991 to speak with a trained professional who knows what you need. That's Danville Office Equipment, 1-800-633-0991, making work easier.
Your kids aren't the only ones who need an eye exam. Dr. Tanner Lay of Central Kentucky Family Vision reminds adults eye strain from screens is real. Blurred vision and frequent headaches may be early signs of a problem, and routine eye exams can detect issues like high blood pressure and diabetes. Even if your vision seems fine, your eyes might tell a different story. Take care of your eyes the way you take care of the rest of your health. Call Central Kentucky Family Vision in Stanford and schedule your eye exam today. Your vision, your wellness, your future.
Since 1957, Durham's Grocery at 606 Lancaster Street in Sanford has been serving Stanford and the surrounding community with a full line of groceries, fresh meats, quality produce, and a full-service deli with homemade salads. They offer money orders and are also a payment center for KU, Atmos Energy, AT&T, and more. For fast, friendly service all the way to your car, Durham's Grocery is big enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. That's Durham's Grocery.
At Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore, your health is their #1 priority. Here's why the community loves them.
Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore delivers my medicine right to my door, free of charge. One call and they're on the way.
Then I can't make it to them. They come to me. That's true care.
With a car full of kids, their drive-through is a lifesaver, fast, convenient, and hassle-free.
It's clear why Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore is a community favorite. Their dedication to personalized service and top quality care is unmatched. Visit Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore at 150 War Admiral and Danville, where your health always comes first.
Pests don't belong in your home or business. And with Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care, they don't stand a chance. Family owned and serving South Central Kentucky, including Harrodsburg and Danville, Guardian brings over 85 years of combined experience to every job. You know, since 1983, they've been protecting homes and businesses with expert inspections, treatments of all types, and customized preventive programs designed to keep your property pest-free. Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care. Guarding your home, business, and the environment. Call today and take back your space.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
We are set for second half action here at Lincoln County High School. Coach Jeff Jackson court his Patriots trail here at the break, 29-18. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney, Phillip Smith on the YouTube live stream. It's a doubleheader night. Lady Pates will host McCreary Central in Game 2, and those Lady Pates coming off a big win last Friday against DCA, playing some good ball down the stretch. But first, we have second half action here. The Patriots have one of the top 3 teams in the 6th region in here tonight. There's a pass inside to Pablo Molina that goes out of bounds.
Lincoln County's done a good job with him tonight. Of course, he battled some foul trouble.
He definitely was on the scouting report. Because anytime the ball has gotten near him, Dustin, they have swarmed him.
Well, I mean, and, you know, not to take away any of his talents, because, I mean, he's very talented, but, you know, Evangel Christian played better with him on the bench. And
yeah, they spread him out.
Now, you can't rely on that here in the second half.
Cash driving in on Norris. Nice move as Cash shakes free and lays it in for a PBK bank shot.
That's a good attack by Cash. Went one-on-one. Everybody cleared out. Let him take it.
Dotson handles it for the Eagles. He had 6 in the first half. Darko with only 3. 2 leading scorers coming in were Darko and Molina, and they were held to a combined 2 points in the first half. Molina looks to change that as he misses an easy one inside.
He's being physical with him down low as Lincoln County, and it's paid off through first half at least.
Foster looked to drive on Norris, now backs up, hands it off to Givens. Swings it over left wing to Robbins. Robbins hand off to Tucker. Tucker gets loose, back to Sawyer. Pump fakes a 3, and now Cash comes and gets it. Cash crossover, kicks it out. Sargent open from the corner, and he's good with a triple. Johnson and Pullman Insurance 3-pointer for Sargent, his second one.
When you're playing against height, like with the likes of Evangel Christian, DCA, that corner 3 can be so important.
Darko, nice drive. Contested at the rim. Shot no good. Quickly the other way. Foster out to Baird. And here comes our 4th offensive foul of the night called on Lincoln County.
That one might be the most questionable of all. I know Tucker was a little out of control, but I don't know if any player was really set on that one. But an offensive foul technically counts as a turnover. That's 4 of Lincoln County's 7 turnovers have been offensive fouls.
The majority of them have been off offensive fouls. Tucker's second personal. 6:15 to play in the third. 29-13 Eagles. Johnson had the hot hand early. He drives in, pull up mid-range jumper, goes in and out. Ramos goes over Robbins for the rebound, goes up and draws contact, and Ramos, the junior off the bench, will head to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Hey, our local internet connectivity is powered by Skyline Broadband, and this game is brought to you in part by Carol Hill, an attorney at law in Stanford, by Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Sonia Bratcher, agent, and by Weichert Realtor, Ford Brothers Lancaster, and Ford Brothers Auctioneers.
Ramos misses the first free throw. He'll have one more. Only a 44% free throw shooter. Ansh Patel back in for Surgeon, who has 3 fouls.
Yeah, Surgeon just hit that big 3 in the corner and has to go right back to the bench with that 3rd foul.
Jovan Ramos, second one, no good. Good box out by Givens on the shooter. That ball ricocheted right back to the shooter. And Tristan rebounds it for Lincoln County. Robbins cross-court pass to Foster. He'll pull up and shoot a 3. No good. Ramos with the rebound for the Eagles. Johnson looks to drive. Leaves it for Haygood. Cross-court pass to Norris. Patel got a finger on it. Goes out of bounds.
Good deflection by Patel. Seen it going to Norris. Because if he don't get a finger on it, Norris has got a wide-open 3. And good job just deflecting it out.
29-23. Evangel leads by 6. Patel out on Johnson, but Johnson drives, kicks it out to Dotson. Dotson gets to the baseline, pulls up for a mid-range, short. Ramos, another rebound. He's all over the glass for the Eagles.
Right now, Lincoln County giving second chance opportunities.
There's an air ball shot from Johnson and a blockout foul underneath. It's going to go on Ramos. His first, team's first. Darko checks back in along with Rayshawn Grant.
I'm sure that's a foul Coach Miller's okay with what Ramos is doing on the offensive glass.
Yeah, he's been a terror in the paint. Actually, they've been more productive, like you mentioned, with him than their normal star inside Molina tonight. 29-23, Patriots trail by 6. Cash drives all the way in, back out. Wide open, Foster 3, missed it. Haygood looks to run. Gets it into the front court to Darko. Back out top. Wide open 3. Good. Givens actually got a closeout on it, but Grant was open, and he makes them pay with his 5th point of the night and the lead back to 9.
Yeah, we've seen if Evangel Christian is able to get their feet set, that ball's going in. That's their 7th made 3, shooting 50% here in this game.
Haygood, good defense on Baird. Now we get a switch. Gibbons goes inside to Robbins. Pump fake, goes up and scores off the glass. A left-handed PBK bank shot. Sawyer has 6.
See, I'm okay with Lincoln County attacking the basket right now.
Absolutely. Dotson lost it, saves it before it goes out of bounds, and a timeout called by Coach Miller with 4:18 to play in the third. You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
BDF Monuments offers a full line of high-quality monuments to honor you and your loved ones. Through both of our locally owned locations, Fox and Friend Funeral Home and Barnett Demrow and Friend Funeral Home, our knowledgeable monument representative will help you custom design the perfect monument that will become a family heirloom for generations to come. Call 365-2670 or 379-2011 to schedule an appointment or visit our website, friendfuneralhomes.com, to view our work. BDF Monuments, honoring the past, the present, and the future.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Evangel inbounds it with a 7-point lead, approaching the midway point of this third quarter. Dotson drives on Patel, lots of contact, and they're going to get Ansh Patel for the personal foul.
Dotson did a nice job beating Patel off that first dribble and had a lane to the basket. Really, the only thing Patel could do was foul to keep him from having that wide open layup.
Dotson Jr. to the free throw line. He'll shoot 2. First one rattles out. 67% free throw shooter. Had 6 points in that first half. Came in averaging 13. Good looking 8th grader. Looks a lot more mature than an 8th grader, doesn't he, Dustin? Missed the second one, too. Foster with the rebound.
Something about those 8th graders in Louisville. Is it Rajon Rondo's son is playing for one of those schools and lighting it up?
He's big time. Baird up top to Foster, trying to go into Robbins. They feed him. Ramos on him. Sawyer goes through Ramos and draws the foul.
Sawyer's got to be careful there. Could have easily got called for a push-off. But you like him attacking, though. That's when Sawyer's at his best, when he's kind of in that attack mode.
Robbins back to the free throw line where he makes the free throw, a Cedar Creek Dental free throw. 4 of 6 at the line in the first half with Robbins. Haygood checks out. And Christian Norris back in for the Eagles. Second one no good for Sawyer. Lead down to 6. Lincoln County hanging around here. 3:44 to play in the third. After this game, we'll name our guardian, exterminating, and Big Green Lawn Care player of the game. Norris has Foster right on him, top of the key.
Patriots playing a much better third quarter, at least through the first 4.5 minutes of it. You'd like to see them climb back in this, get this one to a single-digit game.
Closing out on those threes better in this third quarter.
A lot better.
Darko has Givens on him, denies the screen, goes corner to Ramos. Ramos drives on Robbins, gets inside. One-handed shot, no good. Robbins with the rebound. A chance to inch a little closer here with 3:05 left in the third. Crossover from Baird, straight down the middle, and he's fouled as he attacks the rack. That's going to put Baird on the line to shoot 2 with 3 minutes left here in the third, and the Patriots trailing by 6.
It's a nice move by the junior Cash Baird, getting to the basket. You can tell he's still not got his full strength and explosion that we're normally seeing, but still you can slowly see his game coming along as he's coming back from that injury.
Baird makes the first one. McAdoo in for Patel. Of course, Surgeon has set a big part of this third quarter with 3 fouls. Johnson will check in for Dotson Jr. Miller does a good job using this bench. He's constantly rotating 2 or 3 guys, and they can all play.
Fresh legs, that's for certain.
Baird goes 1 of 2 again. Lead down to 5, 32-27. Darko comes off a screen. Lobs it over to Johnson in the corner. Inside to Molina. Spin move. Gets to the rack and scores. His first 2 of the game.
And that's the one time Lincoln County did not double team, and he went straight to that spin move.
Givens kicks it out to McAdoo up top to Baird. Cash gets in the paint. And a whistle called as he bunny hops down through there. It looks like he's fouled on a reach in on Miles Johnson.
Johnson's first foul.
4 team fouls now, so bonus for Lincoln County on the next foul. McAdoo can't handle the pass. Tipped into the backcourt. He tracks it down. Cashbear picks it up, attacks, and he's fouled on the floor, but he's going to get 2 free throws out of this.
And with, that 5th foul, 5 fouls on Evangel Christian, you would like to see Lincoln County continue to be more aggressive.
That's also 4 fouls now on Rayshawn Grant. Baird to the line, 2 Cedar Creek Dental free throws, missed the first one. Free throws have also been an issue for the Patriots in some of these close games.
They went 5 of 8 in that first half, just 2 of 5 so far, with 1 more coming in this second half.
1 more for Cash. Missed them both. Johnson with the rebound. Cash comes in and back tips it. Givens picks it up. Lincoln County looks to run. Tristan drives in and scores. Nice finish with Molina trying to track him down.
He about got there, but nice finish by Tristan, just going straight up with it.
34-29, back to a 5-point lead for Evangel. Inside of Molina, Robbins on him. Pablo tries to go through 2 defenders. Givens did a good job. It looked like a jump ball. But they're going to give Molina free throws.
– 64% free throw shooter. Here's Molina.
Little change from the first half. Every time he touched it the first half, they immediately double-teamed him. They left Robbins one-on-one that time, and Molina gets around Sawyer and draws the foul on Givens. He makes that first free throw.
Yeah, 2 of his post moves that led to those double teams led to 2 turnovers. Lincoln County yet to double teaming on the catch at least in the second half.
He goes 1 of 2. In and out on the second one. Givens with the rebound. 35-29, Evangel. 1:52 left in the third. Patriots having trouble with the pressure. They break it, and Givens lost it off his foot. Picked up by Dotson and swatted into the bleachers by Robbins. It'll stay with the Eagles.
That's a nice recovery, but still a turnover Lincoln County cannot afford to have.
No, only trailing by 6. Comes into Darko. Darko up high to Johnson. They lob it into Molina. Goes up and misses the shot, and he's fouled. That's 3 on Robbins.
You can tell the scouting reports go one-on-one. Molina down low. Lincoln County still late getting that double team over.
Molina's free throw no good. Robbins has 3 fouls.
Patriots fortunate. Evangel Christian just 1 of 7 from the free throw line in this third quarter.
Jack Smith going to check back in for Robbins. Robbins will rest with 3 fouls. The last one, 34 to the third. 35-29. 1 more free throw for Molina. Goes in and out. Good box out from Smith. Rebound by Givens. So no harm on the turnover. McAdoo open in the corner. Cash looks to drive, gets inside, and swatted out of bounds by Pablo Molina.
He meant business on that block.
He's had 3 or 4 of those emphatic rejections tonight.
We've seen one from Sawyer on this end, and that one tough to score in around the basket when he's in.
Cash has it in the corner. Has Molina on him. Man-to-man. Cash backs out near midcourt. He's going to look to go one-on-one with Molina. Kicks over to Givens. 1:10 left in the quarter. Coach Jackson calls 4 out. Cash drives in for a deep 2. And it's rebounded inside by the Eagles, and he falls down with it. That's Norris. Might have got a little extra nudge.
I was about to say, there's a lot of contact on that one, and I think he fell, and something had to be called, whether there's a foul or a travel, and Lincoln County very fortunate that it was a travel.
35-29, 1:01 left here in the third quarter. Sargent and Robbins both on the bench with 3 fouls.
If you're Lincoln County, just find a way to win this final minute. 2 starters on the bench. Tell you what, I wouldn't be afraid if you can pull Molina away from the basket, post up Tucker Foster or Jack Smith.
There's a tip out of bounds. Christian Norris got a hand on it. 1 minute even now left here in the third quarter on your McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. 35-29. Evangel leads. Foster lobs it all the way back into the backcourt to Baird. Cash has Darko on it. Hands it off to Givens. Givens over to Foster. Lincoln County with their 1-4 set. Foster crossover to McAdoo. I think they're trying to hold for one.
They've done it in the first 2 quarters. I don't see anything different here in this third.
Givens with a drive out to Smith. Smith picks up his dribble, goes up top to Foster. Tucker drives in, spins around, pump fakes, out to Givens. Givens had it stolen away by Darko. Darko off to the races, lobs it up for Molina, and he's fouled by Foster. Good foul by Foster to prevent that easy layup. 3 on Foster. Molina back to the line where he just missed 2, and Ansh Patel to the scores table.
That's another turnover in that final minute for Lincoln County, trying to kill the clock.
I mean, it's been a problem. You went back and watched the end of our games this year, Dustin. That has been the biggest problem. And I know it's got to be frustrating Coach Jackson because that's usually his bread and butter. Molina misses the free throw, or makes it, I should say.
And the idea is, it's to get the last shot of the quarter. You're at that point was down 6, maybe cut it 4-3, however it goes, but Lincoln County struggling to execute in that.
Molina's second one got them both. 24 seconds left. Ansh Patel checked in for Foster. Inbounds comes to Smith, goes right to Baird. Baird breaks the timeline, and he's fouled as he lost it off his shoe, and that's going to put Cash on the free throw line to shoot 2 with 21 seconds left here in the third. Patriots trailing 37-29.
Trailing by 8 right now. You'd cut it as close to 5 in this third quarter.
And those free throws, those missed free throws for Lincoln County, a factor here. Cash's first one is good.
Which Evangel Christian, they've not shot it well. They've shot 10 free throws in this third quarter and only connected on 3, so neither team really shooting it well from that free throw line.
Baird's second one, no good. He goes 1 of 2. Molina with the rebound. Evangel can take the last shot, leading by 7.
It's almost a must-stop time if you're Lincoln County.
Man-to-man defense. Dotson has Baird on him. Goes high post to Johnson. Molina tries to go inside. Looking for him. Smith on him. And he got away with a walk as he kicks it out for 3 at the horn. No good. Good defense to end the half for Lincoln County as they cut the lead down to 7. They trail 37-30 at the end of 3 on WPBK FM 102.9.
It's important to stick by the home team. Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agents understand that. When something happens, they're working hard to put things right for you. So whether you're a Topper, a Tiger, or a Lincoln County Patriot, you might want to get yourself a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent on your team. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment. In Lincoln County, call me, Michaela King, at 606-875-5790. Again, that's 606-875-5790.
Hey, son, have you ever seen a power line fall down after a storm?
Yeah, Dad. We drove by one last week.
Well, do you know what a down power line could do if you touch it?
What?
Down power lines are dangerous. They can even kill you.
If you see power lines on the ground, always go the other direction. Keep away from them and call Inter-County Energy. This message is brought to you by Inter-County Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Lincoln basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lincoln County trailing 37-30 as we get set for quarter number 4. Give me an update on those free throws.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, Johnson and Pullman Insurance is here
right now,
for
Lincoln County is 6 of 16, and Evangel Christian is 4 of 12.
Patriots will have it first, trailing by only 7, trying to knock off 6 region power, Evangel. They're hanging around here. Backdoor cut, nice dish QB1 to Cash Money for 2.
Looks like throwing a little slant route for the end zone there. Nice find. Nice finish.
37-32. Patriots inching a little closer again. They've hovered around this 5 or 6 point deficit. Let's see if they can trim it down a little more. Dotson gets freed up. Misses the long 2. Cash Baird runs it down for Lincoln County. Cash gets in the paint. Molina ties him up. They get tangled up, and Molina with a LeBron James-esque flop job there.
I don't know that there was contact around the head.
No, that was a jump ball, and that's what they're going to call it. Hey, I give him credit. He watches NBA. He's smiling now. Look at him. That was a...
Ref's not going to buy it unless you try to sell it. That's for sure.
I was going to say he watches the NBA on TNT, but it's not even on TNT anymore.
No, it's on WPBK-FM. What it is on.
37-32. Evangel gets it back, leading by 5.
That's a tough break, too, though. I mean, Lincoln County got the stop they needed. And
there's a pump fake, and they'll get him extra step. Called by Christian Norris. And Lincoln County's defense, and I've talked about this even through a couple of losses, in the last 3 weeks, their defense has been very good, Dustin, compared to early in the year, and it's been evident. Went down to London, knocked off South Laurel, played great defensively. It's over and back. They missed that. Lincoln County dodged one there. They're playing, good D tonight. This team came in averaging 70 a game. Lincoln County's got them 37. What a finish! Tucker Foster with the windmill layup. QB1 with a chance for a 3-point play.
It'll be the Tucker Foster fourth quarter. He had the nice dime pass earlier, and then the whoopee-doo up and under reverse layup for an and one opportunity and a chance to cut this one to a 2-point game.
I didn't know my man had that sort of hang time, man. He's out there.
Yeah, he wasn't worried about the shot getting blocked. He was worried about finishing it, and that's just a nice move.
A Cedar Creek Dental free throw to cut it to 1, and he missed it. 11 missed free throws now.
6 of 17.
37-34. Johnson gets downhill, gets to the rack, and he draws a foul. That's going to put him on the free throw line to shoot 2 with 6:38 to play in the game. Lincoln County trailing 37-34.
Miles Johnson, as Evangel Christian has struggled, he's one of their better free throw shooters, shooting around 75%.
Miles will have 2, had 8 points early on, quiet in the second half. Free throw is good. Johnson only an 8th grader. 3 8th graders in this rotation for Evangel. If you missed the Durham's Grocery pregame show, we highlighted the youth movement going on at Evangel and how they're going to be a team to watch in coming years. 39-34.
It's like a little zone from Evangel Christian.
Patriots back down by 5. Baird on left wing, corner Robbins. Cross court to Surgeon. Lane's open. He'll fire it. It's short. Got knocked down after the shot. Gibbons with a nice offensive rebound. Goes right back to Lane. Throws a 99-mile-an-hour fastball right at Robbins, who hauls it in. They whip it around. Left wing 3, Baird. Front rim. Look good. Cash got his own rebound. Drives in and scores over Molina.
2 offensive board off missed threes. They were long kickers, and Lincoln County went out and got them.
Lead back down to 3. Dotson Jr. drives, cut off. Johnson with the top of the key. Gibbons on him. Gets a screen from Molina. Gets in the paint. Kicks it out. Bad pass. Out of bounds. Turnover. Well, the Patriots hanging around with this 17-win team out of the 6th region. 3rd-ranked RPI team out of the 6th region. And they trail by 3 with 5:40 left. Cross court. Baird wide open. Corner to tie. No, it rims out. Had the open 3.
3 good looks in this fourth quarter. Lincoln County 0 of 3 from that 3-point line.
Robbins and Molina battling in there. Both guys throwing some arms, and now we're going to get a whistle.
That's going to be Robbins' 4th foul, too.
It's 4 on Robbins with 5:19 to go. Smith will have to check back in at least for a couple minutes for Sawyer. 39-36. Good defense. They finally get it in late to Ramos, who slips in and scores underneath the basket. Been impressed with Ramos. He's done a good job off the bench for this Eagle squad. 41-36.
Just lived around the basket and, found a way where the basketball's going, and, he's played a tremendous game.
Foster, right wing with it, over to Baird. Baird's open. Doesn't fire it. Goes right back to Tucker. Pass, drive, and kick to Gibbons. 41-36. Surging in the corner. Pump fake. Drives in. Bounce pass to Gibbons in the corner. Right back to Lane. Lane thought about a three. Gives it up to Gibbons. Coach Jackson, you can hear him from up here. Moves the ball. 4:35 left. Tucker Foster leaves it for Lane. Lane double teamed in the corner. In trouble. Finds Tucker. Cross court to Tristan. Wide open. Drives baseline. Kicks it to Gibbons. To Sargent. Out to Smith. Over to Baird. Right back to Smith. And Lincoln County's running some offense. You can say that right
They're
here.
moving the ball.
They are.
That's for certain.
And good defense from the Eagles of not giving them a clean look here. 41-36. We're down to 4 minutes. Gibbons from the corner shoots a three. Tipped around and rebounded by Johnson.
Patriots got to find a way to knock one of those down.
Bad pass, turnover, right back to Lincoln County. Robbins back in for Smith. Bought him a couple minutes there.
Playing with those 4 fouls, though, you got to be careful if you're Sawyer. And
McAdoo for Gibbons.
Almost wonder if you go offense for defense for this final 4 minutes of this game.
41-36. Patriots only trailing by 5. Had ample opportunity to cut this to under 5. Baird on the left wing, drives, takes a bump, saves it for McAdoo, and it's a foul on
Norris, I guess.
Christian Norris. Haygood will check in for him. Lincoln County still with possession. 2 team fouls for each team. 3:41 to play in the game. Get it into Sargent. Corner three is going to be short. Robbins' putback is no good. And finally pulled out of there by Dotson. Lincoln County's had a lot of chances, Dustin.
0 of 5 from the three-point line. And shot it well in that first half. This fourth quarter, second half, Lincoln County's missed their last 7 three-point attempts.
Ramos back to Dotson. Sargent comes out on him. Deep three is short. Sargent tracks it down in the corner. So still just a 5-point deficit. Plenty of time left. 3:05 left. Need a bucket. Get the crowd into it. There's a lob to Robbins. Pass behind him. Foster saves it. And it's stolen back away by Evangel. Dotson drives, leaves for Molina for an easy finger roll. And Coach Jackson wants a timeout with 2:49 left. Patriots trail by 7 on WPBK FM 102.9.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, Johnson & Pullman Insurance is here for you. Since 1938, their mission has been to provide unbiased, quality, and affordable insurance to Central Kentucky families and businesses. As an independent agency representing more than 25 companies, they work to find the coverage that fits your life at the best possible price. Their experienced team is committed to service, trust, and community involvement. Johnson & Pullman Insurance, insuring your future.
At PBK Bank, our customers are family, and with family, you want to make sure they are getting the best. This is Jill Smith, the office manager of our Highway 150 Stanford location. And I think one of our best accounts is the Freedom Checking Account. The Freedom Checking Account is a simple and easy account. No monthly maintenance fee, no minimum balance required, just your money available when you need it. Stop by and talk with us today. PBK Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Lincoln basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
43-36, 2:49 left here in the fourth quarter. Patriots trailing by 7. They've hung around, Dustin. It seems like this whole second half, they get it to 5, they get it to 6. Even had multiple trips that time, only trailing 5, and just never could carve it and get it any closer.
No, and got some looks that you wanted, too. If one of those threes goes in, it's a whole different game.
There's that cross-court pass. It's intercepted this time. They got away with that a couple of times, and you could see Evangel setting on it as they intercept it this time. That's a turnover and then a foul after the turnover on Cash Baird.
That was good scouting, seeing the setups to lead to that, and just intercepted that pass. Now it's must-stop time for Lincoln County and find ways to score.
Hey, good left wing. Baird on him, up close. Top to Ramos. Ramos over to Johnson. Darko been held to only 3. He come in as the leading scorer, the 8th grader did, at 16 a game. He's got it there. Baird checks him.
Christian may be just...
You know, with Ramos in there, if he gets the ball, that's who I'm fouling. He's 44%, and he has struggled tonight. There he is there. I'd come on out and foul him, I think, Dustin.
Yeah, Lake County
you got a couple to give anyway, so you might as well start fouling now.
Because Christian's just eating up the clock. I mean, that's what you should do at this time.
Yeah, go for a steal as Darko drives and makes it on a runner from the free throw line. Only his 5th point. I would have went a little more aggressive for a steal and get that foul count on up to 4. Ramos gets it. Foul him and see what he does. Lane gets open off a screen. Baseline drive, cross-court pass. McAdoo from 3, goes in and out. Ramos with the rebound. That was a good play. Got a good look. And with 1:20 left, Lincoln County down 9 now, in trouble. They're going to have to start fouling. I'm not really understanding this.
I mean, it's...
You got 2 to give. Darko holding it out there. Lincoln County still has a foul. Clock down to 1:03. They trap him at midcourt, and Coach Miller's going to use a timeout. 1:02 left. Lincoln County trailing 45-36. Bluegrass Drugstore timeout on the court on WPBK FM 102.9.
So many animals in Stanford need a loving home. Contact Lincoln County Humane Society about adopting an animal that they shelter or foster. Caring for your companion can provide a sense of fulfillment and improve well-being. Not only that, but there simply aren't enough homes for every animal born each year, and you can help with that. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter is here to walk you through the adoption process. To you, a pet is a part of your life. To your pet, you're their whole life. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter.
Lincoln County Schools is a proud public school district serving over 3,000 students. Our district is home to 5 elementary schools, a middle school, a high school, and a technology center. Providing our students with a high level of education is our primary goal. We've recently focused on investing in our staff by providing more workplace incentives that will help us retain and recruit the best teachers and support staff to serve our students. Visit our website, lincoln.kyschools.us, to become part of this forward-moving school district.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
1:02 left. Lincoln County trailing 45-36. It'll be Evangel ball out of the timeout, and I feel like Lincoln County has, I'm not going to say waved the white flag, Dustin, but they had ample opportunity to foul here and preserve some clock. And I think they're just going to play it out, which is fine too. You're down 9. And Evangel works it over to Darko, who shoots a 3. No good. Ramos offensive rebound, and he pulls it out. Smart play.
Yeah, time. I mean, more time you eat's better than a bucket right now.
Patriots down 9, and finally we're going to get a foul. McAdoo fouls Ramos, but still, you have one more to give, and Ramos is the kid you want shooting those free throws. Like, let him get it and foul him immediately. They get it into Darko. Pump fakes a 3. Back out to Dotson. Johnson fouled, and that's who you don't want to foul.
Now Johnson's anybody that shot over 5 free throws for Evangel Christian. He's the leader when it comes to percentage-wise.
Miles Johnson, a 8th grader, averaging 12 a game for these Eagles. Will shoot 2. First one no good. Has 10 points tonight. Had 8, the first 8 of the game.
Yeah.
For Evangel.
2 big threes and then nice move to the basket.
He's got one more here. Second one on the way, good. 1 of 2 at the line. He's got 11, and the lead sets at 10. Evangel's biggest lead in quite some time. It's been a close game throughout. Baird drives in, kicks it out to Sargent. Wing 3, good. And an immediate timeout called by Coach Jackson with 22 seconds left Lincoln County trailing by 7 on WPBK FM 102.9.
Hi, I'm your County Clerk, Nancy Jackson. I've partnered with American Land Records to bring you free property title alerts. Deed fraud is real, but this service notifies you anytime a new record is filed with your name. Just visit our website, lincoln.clerkinfo.net, to sign up for texts or emails. That's lincoln.clerkinfo.net. Or give us a call at 365-4570, and we will be happy to help you sign up. Protect your property today. It's fast, free, and easy.
Making funeral arrangements in advance isn't hard, it's easy, and it's one of the greatest gifts that you can give your family. Contact McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company and request a personal planning session. With over 20 years of experience, funeral directors Kyle McKnight and Jamie Oakes can assist you in pre-planning the funeral service that reflects who you are now. Cemetery arrangements, a list of pallbearers, readings, musical selections, and other personal details. McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company. Family owned and committed to serving you with dignity.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
46-39, 22.9 seconds left. Evangel, they're running the old football play here.
I like it.
Not out of the inbounds.
Tucker Foster had a few interceptions this year.
Well, they pitch it over to Dotson. He's going to inbound. They get it in easily, and they'll foul Darko. The only thing I didn't like about that is when they pitched it back to Dotson, he was behind the backboard. Of course, they were going straight to Miles Johnson, but you're creating yourself a disadvantage standing behind the backboard there.
Yeah, that's something they teach really early on is don't want to inbound it under that basket.
Darko's free throw good. He's got 6 now, averaging 16 a game. 8th grader Tyson Darko. 63% free throw shooter, 43% from the floor, 34% from three-point range. This team is going to be a force.
Yes, sir.
Up in that 6th region in the upcoming years. Missed the second one, Baird with the rebound. Cash brings it quickly. Patriots down 8. Kicks it out to McAdoo. Wide open corner 3, no good. And rebounded by Johnson. That's going to do it. Lobs it up to Dotson. Dotson flies in for the layup. 49-39, Lincoln County won't inbound it, and that's going to be our final score as Evangel comes into Lincoln County and knocks off the Patriots 49-39 here on their home court. We'll recap it next on the DOE postgame show on WPBK FM 102.9.
We all like to save money, and State Farm can help with discounts. When you combine your car insurance with State Farm's homeowner's insurance, you get big savings. So talk to me, Jason Todd, your local State Farm agent, and experience the good neighbor service that has made us America's #1 insurance company. Together, we can make sure you get the discount you deserve and coverage you need. No policy with State Farm? No problem. Call me, Jason Todd, at 365-9882 or stop by my office at 711 Danville Avenue in Stanford today to find out how much a multi-line discount can save you.
You hear that? That's the sound of Pepsi Zero Sugar, the better tasting, more refreshing Zero Sugar Cola. Listen to that endless pour. Pure refreshment. If it sounds this good, just imagine how it tastes. Oh yeah, so good. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Let your taste decide.
Are you looking for an account with no monthly fees? Well, at PBK Bank, you can look no farther. Our Freedom Checking account is one of the best around. With Freedom Checking, you have no monthly fees, no minimum balance, and it's a free, simple account. Ask us today about our Freedom Checking account. This is Christine McIninch at our 27 location, and I want to help you get the most out of your banking experience. Come see us today at PBK Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Life is loud, chaotic, hilarious, and occasionally peaceful. Your life fits you, so why settle for life insurance that fits someone else? At Shelter Insurance, our local agents help you design a personal protection plan backed by award-winning customer service. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
This is Sean Slusher, your shelter insurance agent here in Stanford. For auto, home, farm, business, and life insurance, give me a call, 365-3143.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lincoln County falls tonight on their home court, 49-39. It's LCHS cheerleader senior night tonight. Also homecoming. It's also a doubleheader. A lot going on in here tonight. But the Patriots played well tonight. Ended up losing by 10 to a really good team here in Evangel Christian, 49-39. But really, Dustin, you watch this game, it hovered around a 5 or 6 point game all night, and Lincoln County just never could close the gap to get it any closer. And eventually, Evangel goes on to win 49-39.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part of the fourth quarter and even late third quarter, it hung around. Lincoln County got as close as 3 points in this game and had a chance to tie it. And the 3-point shot just went away for Lincoln County. I think they went on a stretch where they missed 8 threes in a row on 6 or 7 of those really good looks. And that was just the difference of the game. Couldn't capitalize in chances to cut into this or potentially tie, take a lead. And their time ran out. And Evangel Christian eventually broke the scoring skid and was able to extend the lead back to double digits.
Lincoln County led in scoring tonight by Cash Baird with 13, 7 for Robbins, 9 for Sargent, 4 for Foster, and 4 for Givens for a total of 39. Evangel led by Miles Johnson with 11, 6 for Tyson Darko, 6 for Pablo Molina, 6 points for Golden Dotson Jr., 9 for Christian Norris, 3 for Jovelyn Ramos, and 5 for Rayshawn Grant for a total of 49.
I'm punching in the final statistics here.
It's senior night for the cheerleaders. Coach Amy Baston's team being recognized now.
And looking over some final statistics in Lincoln County's 49-39 loss to Evangel Christian, Patriots 36% from the field on 13 of 36 shooting. They did connect on 5 made three-pointers on 18 attempts, but we wanted Lincoln County to shoot around that 40% tonight. Only got to 28% after a hot start back in that first half. Finished 5 of 18 from the three-point line, and then 8 of 17 from the free throw line for 47%. A lot of missed opportunities at that free throw line, and then 12 turnovers, 6 in each half for the Patriots. And like I said, 4 or 5 of those were offensive fouls on Lincoln County, which took away possessions as well. Evangel Christian had 10 turnovers, 4 in the first half, 6 in the second half. They shot 44% from the field, connecting on 17 of 39 shots. They were 7 of 17 for 41% from the three-point line, and then 8 of 18 from the free throw line for 44%. So neither team really shot well from the free throw line, but it was Evangel Christian who took advantage of some opportunities to extend this one. I think their biggest lead was at 11 points, and Lincoln County clawed back to make it a 3-point game late.
Had a lot of chances in that fourth quarter, and I think if you take away one thing from this one tonight, Dustin, it was the defensive effort from the Patriots.
Yeah, defensively. I mean, you look over at Evangel Christian, and the 49 points.
That's got to be close to their season low.
Their season low is 39. So, I mean, this is the second lowest scoring night for Evangel Christian. So, defense was there. I mean, you can't say too many bad things about Lincoln County defensively tonight. It's just offensively could not string together consistency on the offensive end and got out of rhythm with a lot of offensive fouls, some turnovers.
Some bad turnovers in the last minute of a couple of different quarters.
And then, of course, Lincoln County, didn't capitalize when holding on for that final shot. And I think they were actually outscored 4-0, I want to say, for the ball game on trying to hold for that last shot. So that's something Lincoln County's got to clean up. The schedule only gets tougher. You go to Pulaski County tomorrow night and then finish it at Lexington Catholic on Friday night. 2 really good teams that's looking to compete in their respective regions. Pulaski in the 12th, Lexington Catholic in the 11th, which will be the first-round matchup in the state tournament. The 12th and the 11th will meet up in that first-round game. So finish the season strong, then your most important game of the season comes, I'm assuming, on Monday against Danville in that first round.
The district tournament schedule will be out tomorrow.
Okay. But whenever
most likely will be Monday, yes.
Whenever it's played, your most important game of the season comes in that 4-5 matchup against Danville. You win, you advance to the semifinals, you lose, and it's time to clean out the lockers, and I'm not ready for that.
Let's name your White Realtors 4 Brothers player of the game for Lincoln County here, I'm doing the keys to the game. Let's name your Guardian Exterminating Bee Green Lawn Care player of the game, not keys.
No,
we'll get your keys when we get the Lady Pates out here in just a few minutes.
I thought a couple Patriots played well, but just for the tonight and for the accomplishment that was made, I think we'll go with Sawyer just for reaching that 1,000-point club. You know, that's a historical moment here at Lincoln County. You've got the banner in behind us with how many he's made it. 1,000 points is the milestone, the first one to reach, and we've seen Cash do it last week, and then Sawyer reached it early in this game here tonight. He's had a tremendous career and a great way to reward himself here at the end of his senior season, reaching that 1,000 points. So, player of the game, Guardian Exterminating Bee Green Lawn Care player of the game, Sawyer Robbins.
Sawyer with 7 points, puts him at 1,003 in his career. The Patriots fall to Evangel Christian 49-39. That's going to wrap up our coverage for Game 1. Game 2 will start momentarily. We'll take a short break as they finish up senior night and homecoming and all this stuff, and we'll be back on with the Lady Pates and McCreary Central here in just a few minutes for Game 2 of our doubleheader. For Brad Smith alongside Dustin Only, Philip Smith on the YouTube live stream, Bo back in the studio. You've been listening to Patriot Basketball on WPBK FM 102.9.
You've been listening to high school basketball on WPBK FM, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall in Danville. It has also been brought to you by these great local sponsors. By AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future. By Animal Care Center, offering comprehensive veterinary care for the total well-being of your pet. By Carol Hill, attorney at law. By Cedar Creek Dental in Lincoln Plaza and Stanford. By Central Kentucky Family Vision. Let them help you experience life through clearer lens. By Coleman's Drugstore, a Health Mart pharmacy. By Danville Office Equipment, celebrating over 70 years in business. By Durham's Grocery, large enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. By Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore, your health is their priority. By Fox and Friend Funeral Home, your friends in funeral service. By Guardian Exterminating and Bee Green Lawn Care, guarding your home, business, and the environment. By Inter-County Energy, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. By Johnson & Pullman Insurance, insuring your future. By Lincoln County Board of Education, every student, every classroom, every day, college, career, and citizenship ready. By Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Michaela King. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment. By Lincoln County Animal Shelter, your donation can make a big difference. By Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Sonia Bratcher. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment. By Lincoln County Clerk Nancy Jackson. She encourages everyone to keep your taxes in Lincoln County. By McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company, serving our community with grace and passion. By Pepsi of Somerset, proud sponsor of area high school sports. By Shelter Insurance agent Sean Slusher. By Weichert Realtors Ford Brothers Lancaster and Ford Brothers Auctioneers, they're selling the country. By State Farm agent Jason Todd. Tonight's game has been a sports presentation of WPBK FM, all rights reserved worldwide.
You're listening to WPBK FM, Crab Orchard, Stanford. I am Jill Smith from PBK Bank, which is a sponsor of this station, and we are glad to be a part of this hour of local radio programming. PBK Bank has been serving this area since 1906, and we are here to serve your banking needs.
You are listening to WPBK FM 102.9, Crab Orchard, Stanford. This is Joey Hunt for PBK Bank, the main sponsor of this radio station. We are glad to bring you this hour of local community radio. For news, weather, sports, and local information, you can bank on WPBK FM.
It's time to lock in on some high school basketball. WPBK FM is your flagship home.
We've recently investing in our staff by providing more workplace incentives that will help us retain and recruit the best teachers and support staff to serve our students. Visit our website, lincoln.kyschools.us, to become part of this forward-moving school district.
You are listening to WPBK FM 102.9, Crab Orchard, Stanford. This is Joey Hunt for PBK Bank, the main sponsor of this radio station. We are glad to bring you this hour of local community radio. For news, weather, sports, and local information, you can bank on WPBK FM.
It's time to lock in on some high school basketball. WPBK FM is your flagship home for Lincoln County sports, online, over the air, and on our apps for all your gadgets and devices. Let's get it started in 5, 4, 3, 2, and roll it.
This game on WPBK FM is presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall in Danville. It is also brought to you by these great local sponsors. By AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future. By Animal Care Center, offering comprehensive veterinary care for the total well-being of your pet. By Carol Hill, attorney at law. By Cedar Creek Dental in Lincoln Plaza in Stanford. By Central Kentucky Family Vision, let them help you experience life through clearer lens. By Coleman's Drugstore, a Health Mart pharmacy. By Danville Office Equipment, celebrating over 70 years in business. By Durham's Grocery, large enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. By Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore, your health is their priority. By Fox and Friend Funeral Home, your friends in funeral service. By Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care, guarding your home, business, and the environment. By Intercounty Energy, your touchstone energy cooperative. By Johnson & Pullman Insurance, insuring your future. By Lincoln County Board of Education, every student, every classroom, every day, college, career, and citizenship ready. By Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Michaela King. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment. By Lincoln County Animal Shelter, your donation can make a big difference. By Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Sonia Bratcher. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment. By Lincoln County Clerk Nancy Jackson. She encourages everyone to keep your taxes in Lincoln County. By McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company, serving our community with grace and passion. By Pepsi of Somerset, proud sponsor of area high school sports. By Shelter Insurance agent Sean Slusher. By Weichert Realtors Ford Brothers Lancaster and Ford Brothers Auctioneers, they're selling the country. By State Farm agent Jason Todd. And now to the gymnasium for high school basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Welcome to Lincoln County High School for Game 2 of our doubleheader. The Lincoln County Lady Pates and the McCreary Central Lady Raiders. Two 12th region teams set to do battle in this final week of the regular season. Lady Pates come in 15-10. Lady Raiders 10-13 on the year. They're 1-7 against 12th region teams, 0-4 in district play. Lincoln County 9-5 against 12th region teams, 5-3 in district play. Lady Raiders and the Lady Pates. We'll preview it next on the Durham's Grocery pregame show on WPBK FM 102.9.
Since 1957, Durham's Grocery at 606 Lancaster Street in Stanford has been serving Stanford and the surrounding community with a full line of groceries, fresh meats, quality produce, and a full-service deli with homemade salads. They offer money orders and are also a payment center for KU, Atmos Energy, AT&T, and more. For fast, friendly service all the way to your car, Durham's Grocery is big enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. That's Durham's Grocery.
Hungry for lunch? Looking for something different? Something fast? Stop by Coleman's Drugstore and Deli. Coleman's is more than a drugstore. It's the perfect meeting place for those of us who want lunch at a snap. Coleman's has different lunch specials daily. They're serving up hot, home-cooked southern dishes to sandwiches and wraps. And oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention my very favorite part of their menu, homemade desserts. What are you waiting on? Coleman's is located right in the heart of downtown Stanford. Your local hometown drugstore and deli.
Hey, sports fans, Doc Spangler here for Danville Office Equipment. If there's one thing I've learned in 25 years with DOE, it's that perception is seldom reality. Just because someone says they're the best thing around, don't necessarily make it true. They still have to prove it. Let Danville Office Equipment show you how we can make a difference in your office. We've been proving it for over 59 years. The best names in supplies, furniture, and office equipment, we know we can take care of all your office needs. So call 1-800-633-0991 to speak with a trained professional who knows what you need. That's Danville Office Equipment, 1-800-633-0991. 991, making work easier.
Your kids aren't the only ones who need an eye exam. Dr. Tanner Lay of Central Kentucky Family Vision reminds adults eye strain from screens is real. Blurred vision and frequent headaches may be early signs of a problem, and routine eye exams can detect issues like high blood pressure and diabetes. Even if your vision seems fine, your eyes might tell a different story. Take care of your eyes the way you take care of the rest of your health. Call Central Kentucky Family Vision in Stanford and schedule your eye exam today. Your vision, your wellness, your future.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lady Pates and Lady Raiders, game 2 of our 45th district doubleheader. Lincoln County dropped game 1 to Evangel Christian 49-39 on the boys' side. Lady Pates coming in off a big win against DCA back on Friday night. 15 wins, the most for the Lady Pates since the 2018-19 season. Also, the last time they made the 12th region tournament was back in that 19 season. They're going to be at least the 2 seed. They're tied with DCA in that 2-3 game, Dustin. So that's where they will begin postseason play against DCA in the winter with a chance to move on to the championship in the 12th region. But first, the final week of the season awaits the Lady Pates, and it begins tonight with a 12th region team. McCreary Central comes to the town for game 2 of our doubleheader. Central, coached by Sammy Strunk. They average 46 a game while giving up 48. Shoot 40% from the floor, 27 from 3, and 57 from the free throw line. Lady Pates averaging 57 a game while giving up 54. They shoot 39% from the floor, 26% from 3, and 63% from the free throw line. Big year for Lincoln County. I think we can all agree getting to that 15-win mark's big when it's been all the way back 7 seasons ago. A lot to play for still for this team, and they're very young. We talked about Evangel Christian, how young they are. These Lady Pates super young, too. They start a sophomore, a freshman, actually a sophomore, 2 freshmen, and 2 7th graders, Dustin. So maybe even a little ahead of schedule at 15 wins here, as young as these girls are.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, it's no secret. This was kind of the classes that Lincoln County had kind of been watching over the few years. And, you know, you go back to that 18-19 team, and you think of the likes of Emma King, Caitlin Wilkes, Maddie Boyle, Trinity Shear, you know, all those that contributed. And I left off a lot of good names. But, you know, as a group of girls that's played a lot of basketball together, growing up together, and this team that we're watching right now has done just that. I mean, look at the success that they had at the middle school level. You said 7th and 8th grade finishing runner-up in the state.
7th grade's been 2 straight years, 6th and 7th grade years both. They finished state runner-up. And then, of course, they have won they won the Salt River every year, this 8th grade bunch. It was primarily, you know, 4 7th graders playing a lot of minutes in that. So still a lot of youth coming. I mean, they're young now, and they got even more young talent coming. I know Coach Parson excited about the future, but first, the matter at hand, the Lady Raiders come to town tonight. 12th region team, an important thing to look at, especially this time of year. Lincoln County 9-5 against 12th region teams. So if you can find a way to make that 12th region tournament, you've already proven you can compete with these teams. Dustin, let's talk about your Weicker Realtors of Ford Brothers key to the game for the Lady Pates to get a big one here tonight at home.
When Lincoln County is at its best, it's when the Lady Pates are causing havoc with that full court press. I want to see Lincoln County force 15, 16 turnovers tonight from McCreary Central. And, you know, I'm not real caught up on how their ball handling is at McCreary Central and, you know, how well they handle it, but I do know Lincoln County's press defense has been really good this year, and I like to see Lincoln County use that to capitalize on some turnovers. And offensively, you know, we say it every time, but I'd like to see Lincoln County find a way to get into the lane first to get those shots and then have those kickouts if available. And, you know, Lincoln County not shooting the best from 3, just 26%.
Lady Pates and Lady Raiders starting lineup tip-off when we return on WPBK-FM 102.9.
AGE prides itself on a common-sense approach to facilitating our clients' goals and ambitions. Our design group considers not only cost-effective but also economically maintainable solutions from start to finish for our clients. Our designs meet or exceed safety and operational requirements at all levels of government while preserving the aesthetic, historic, or cultural resources of an area. AGE proudly sponsors Lincoln County High School sports. AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future.
Animal Care Center has been serving pet lovers in the Stanford area since 1969, offering comprehensive veterinary care for the total well-being of your pet. Here at Animal Care Center, our mission is to provide quality medical and surgical care in a compassionate environment. Dr. Jonathan Alford and staff are sensitive to the care and concern that each client brings to our practice for his or her pet. Animal Care Center, located at 850 Highway 27 North in Stanford. We care for your pets like they are our own.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Starting lineups being introduced. First from McCreary Central, number 22, Emma Hansford. Number 0, Madison Stevens. Number 2, Riley Taylor. Number 55, Kendall Patrick. And number 1, Jasmine Lawson. Lady Pates will go with their normal starting lineup. It's Alyssa Bull Burkhart, number 3. Freshman, number 4, Riley Towns. A freshman, number 11, Gracie Mink. 7th grader, number 5, Clarice Dunn. And 7th grader, number 23, Jaya Reynolds. It's Reynolds, Dunn, Mink, Towns, and Burkhart. Lady Pates in their home white uniforms with red numerals. McCreary Central with gold trim and maroon uniforms. We're ready for tip-off as Hansford meets up at midcourt with Mink. And we're ready for Monday Night Hoops. From Coach Jeff Jackson Court at Lincoln County High School. It's tipped, and it's going to go out of bounds with no possession. Last touched by Lincoln County, so it'll be Lady Raiders ball.
And Lincoln County like showing a little man-to-man defense to open this game up.
Man-to-man, Towns gets a hand on it, steals it away. Riley throws it to Dunn, cutting toward the basket. PBK bank shot rattles in. 7th grader Clarice Dunn gets the Lady Pates on the board.
A turnover right off the bat. One of our Weicker Realtors' keys to the game is forcing those turnovers, and we see one on the opening possession.
Central breaks the press. 3 on the way is good. That's Emma Hansford. First basket of the game, 3-2. Lincoln County trails. Dunn's pass is picked off inside. Stolen away by Taylor.
Seen the cut there, but nice recovery defense by McCreary Central.
Lady Raiders with a 3-2 lead. Just underway here in game 2 of our doubleheader. It's an unusual homecoming Monday night here, thanks to the winter storm. A drive and kick to the corner, and Central kicks it back out to Hansford up top.
They said the storm was going to be historic, and we got a historical Monday night here. Everything here on Monday night.
Central running a lot of clock on this possession.
Lincoln County staying straight up in that man-to-man, and this possession alone giving fits to the Raiders.
They get it inside, and we're going to get a jump ball as Patrick gets tied up with Towns. Lincoln County will get it on the Fox and Friend Funeral Home possession arrow. Trailing 3-2. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney, Phillip Smith on the YouTube live stream. Good crowd in here for a Monday night. Tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Pates.
I think everybody seen a Monday night chance to come on out. Homecoming. A lot of people. They doing the dance tonight, or is that this weekend?
I think it's this weekend. Their bad pass intercepted. Lawson takes it all the way in. Her shot's blocked out of bounds. It's going to be a foul on Lincoln County. It's going to go on Riley Towns, her first.
Our internet connectivity is powered by Skyline Broadband, and this game is brought to you in part by Carol Hill, an attorney at law in Stanford, by Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Sonia Bratcher, agent, and by Weicker Realtors, Ford Brothers Lancaster, and Ford Brothers Auctioneers. Like the first free throw up and no good, keeping the score 3-2.
Second one on the way, it's no good. Rebounded inside by Central. Layup is missed, and Mink with the rebound for Lincoln County.
Lincoln County on the first couple of possessions, a lot of long passes. McCreary Central's been able to get into the passing lanes.
Urquhart step back three against the 2-3 zone, one and done. Rebounded by the Lady Raiders, Taylor. Taylor kicks it out to Lawson. Lawson handling point guard. Hands it off to Hansford. Dunn cuts her off. 5:33 to play in the first quarter. Lincoln County trailing 3-2. Here's the top of the key three, air ball. Dunn with the rebound. Saves it to Towns. Towns quickly into the front court. Goes in the corner to Reynolds. She pump fakes. Tries to drive. Has it tipped away and is stolen away by McCreary Central.
It's now 3 early turnovers. Lincoln County averaging a turnover per minute right now.
And just careless with the rock.
Lackadaisical so far to start this first quarter, I'm sorry.
Lawson tosses it over on the side. Hansford drives in. A wild left-handed layup goes in. Actually, it's Madison Stevens. That's a good finish.
Yeah, almost looked like she lost the ball going up, regained it, and was able to reverse lay it up and in.
Stevens, an 8th grader, gives the Lady Raiders a 5-2 lead. Mink with a baseline drive. Swings it out to Towns. McCreary Central staying in a 2-3 zone. Towns drives in, gives it off to Dunn. Dunn in trouble under the hoop, goes to Burkhart. Bull cut off, top of the key to Reynolds. Towns gets around her defender, fouled, no call. Stolen away by Central. Another turnover. Taylor drives in, her shot no good. Mink with the rebound. Sloppy start.
Got to get back running if you're the Lady Patriots.
Reynolds has it in the corner. She's covered up. Picks up her dribble, throws it off the foot of McCreary Central, but it went off Central, then hit Reynolds on the foot. So it'll be another turnover back to McCreary Central.
It's already 5 turnovers here in 4 minutes into this first quarter from Lincoln County.
And McCreary Central not pressing, nothing special. It's just been careless turnovers for the Lady Pates. They break the pressure that time. Layup is good. That's a nice finish by Jasmine Lawson, her first bucket of the game. Lady Pates down 7-2. Dunn kicks it over to Towns. She's open for 3. No good. Rims out. Mink tips it out of bounds. That's going to get a Maya McGuffey into the game for Jaya Reynolds. And Coach Parsons is going to call Bluegrass Drugstore timeout with 3:36 left in the first on WPBK FM 102.9.
At Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore, your health is their #1 priority. Here's why the community loves them.
Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore delivers my medicine right to my door, free of charge. One call and they're on the way.
Then I can't make it to them. They come to me. That's true care.
With a car full of kids, their drive-thru is a lifesaver, fast, convenient, and hassle-free.
It's clear why Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore is a community favorite. Their dedication to personalized service and top quality care is unmatched. Visit Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore at 150 War Admiral and Danville, where your health always comes first.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lincoln County nearly stole it there after the timeout. It'll stay with the Lady Raiders. 7-2. Lincoln County trails early on. Very sloppy start. 6 turnovers for Lincoln County. That's going to be a foul on Mink at midcourt. 2 on her. Brianna Burkhart will have to check in for Lincoln County.
Is that her second or just her first?
I thought it was 2.
I know they got Towns earlier.
That's going to be 1 on Mink. But Brianna Burkhart checks in. So 2 subs in for Lincoln, McGuffey and Burkhart. To get a little bigger here. Taller, more size.
I like to see them feed McGuffey down in the post. And shots aren't falling. Offense is kind of stagnant. She's kind of been a force down low.
Central working it around. They try to drive in. It's tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Lincoln County.
Burkhart, nice job coming in behind, back tipping it out of bounds. Right now, McCreary Central being patient with the ball, working their offense.
Central without their leading scorer, Creekmore, came in averaging 18, and assuming she's out tonight, Burkhart with a block. I think she may have been hurt recently. Dunn wide open three up top. Swish. Johnson and Pullman Insurance three-pointer. Dunn has all 5 for Lincoln County.
Reese Dunn has been a phenomenal over the last stretch for.
They get it inside to Patrick, who gets an easy 2 for McCreary Central.
Patrick caught that one just one-on-one and went to work.
There's a traveling violation, a 7th turnover for Lincoln County. With 2:10 to play here in the first quarter.
Sloppy.
And again, I mentioned it earlier, it's no offense to McCreary Central, but they're not doing anything special on defense. Lincoln County just sloppy with the ball.
And, McCreary Central, they're just playing defense. It isn't overly aggressive, as you mentioned. They're not jumping the lanes. It's just Lincoln County is, some passes that they don't have to make, some travel calls.
9-5, Lady Raiders. Lawson has it out on the wing. She'll dribble up top. Towns cuts her off. Man-to-man defense. Now Lawson gets around Towns. Kicks it over for a wide-open corner 3. It's an air ball. Knocked out of bounds off of McGuffey. It'll stay with Central.
Number 55, Patrick for McCreary Central. She's battling on the boards here early. Just a sophomore for this Raider team.
They go inside 2. Patrick. She spins around. That's travel. Low call it. It's a turnover. Going to get a sub in for the Lady Raiders. Number 30, Alice Richardson checks in, an 8th grader. 9-5. Lincoln County trails. Dunn crosses over, tosses to McGuffey. Now Bull Burkhart with it. It's a screen for Brianna Burkhart. Bull drives in, skips it over to Town. She's open from up top. 3 on the way, back rimmed it. McGuffey with the rebound. Put back is good.
There's a Maya McGuffey.
2 off the bench for McGuffey. Lead down to 2. A timeout called by Coach Strunk. 30-second timeout on WPBK FM 102.9.
BDF Monuments offers a full line of high-quality monuments to honor you and your loved ones. Through both of our locally owned locations, Fox and Friend Funeral Home and Barnett Demrow and Friend Funeral Home, our knowledgeable monument representative will help you custom design the perfect monument that will become a family heirloom for generations to come. Call 365-2670 or 379-2011 to schedule an appointment or visit.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
1:05 left here in the first quarter. Lincoln County trailing 9-7. It'll be Lady Raider ball out of the Bluegrass Drugstore timeout. Lawson will inbound it. Gets it into Hansford. Hansford swings it over to Stevens. Stevens trapped. In trouble in the backcourt right in front of the bench. Throws it back near under the Lincoln County goal, and it's going to be a 10 count.
Yep. That's the press that we like to see. Got the double team around half court. Forced McCreary Central to pass it back even deeper into the half court. And at that point, Lincoln County was just feasting.
Towns handles it at midcourt. Under 1 to play here in the first. Lady Pates down 2. High post to Burkhart. Trying to go into McGuffey and just threw it right away. Another turnover.
Hand in the passing lane, and really that pass was covered up.
Open corner 3 is long from the Lady Raiders. It caroms out of bounds back to Lincoln County. Gracie Mink will check in. Bree Burkhart will check out. Turnovers, the story here early on for Lincoln County.
7 here in this first quarter, and Lincoln County's really not been able to find any rhythm on the offensive end.
Towns goes inside to Mink. Mink lost it off her foot. Able to regather. Finds Dunn. Wide open 3, and she knocks it down. Dunn with 8. Another Johnson and Pullman Insurance three-pointer. There's a steal by Dunn. She drives in, scores again with a PBK bank shot. Lady Pates take the lead 12-9 off 5 straight points from Reese Dunn. Half-court shot at the horn, no good, and our score at the end of 1, Lincoln County 12, McCreary Central 9 on WPBK FM 102.9.
Oh,
Pests don't belong in your home or business. And with Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care, they don't stand a chance. Family owned and serving South Central Kentucky, including Harrodsburg and Danville, Guardian brings over 85 years of combined experience to every job. You know, since 1983, they've been protecting homes and businesses with expert inspections, treatments of all types, and customized preventive programs designed to keep your property pest-free. Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care. Guarding your home, business, and the environment. Call today and take back your space.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lady Pates hit a little run there to close out the quarter, and they will begin the second quarter with a 3-point lead, 12-9 over McCreary Central. Big first quarter from Clarice Dunn, who's coming off a huge game back on Friday night.
Yeah, I mean, had 20 points Friday night, and I'm just when it comes to these stats and stuff, I'm a little nerd. Don't know why, but she's averaging 9.4 points right now. If Clarice was, and hopefully she does, was to find a way to get 24 points tonight, that would bump her up to the double digits at 10.
She's well on her way. She's got 10 as we start quarter number 2. Central with the ball first. Man-to-man defense from Lincoln County. Taylor holds it up top. They come to double team her, gives it off to Hansford. Mink got a hand on it, tip, and a traveling violation called on McCreary Central. 12-9, Lincoln County leads, 7:35 to play here in the first half on your McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard.
Now 6 turnovers for McCreary Central, 7 in that first quarter for the Lady Patriots.
Hales looking inside. Nothing there. Spins around, drives baseline, cross-court pass, a bad one, out of bounds.
8 first half turnovers for Lincoln County.
That's just a high-risk pass.
And what you want is whoever's in that corner to kind of slide on over to give you some space, but you're dribbling in some danger and hoping for the best.
Central breaks the pressure. They throw over top of it. Wide open 3 up top. Rims out. Stevens on the shot. No good. Burkhart with the rebound. Lobs it to Dunn. Dunn from the left side. She's good again with a PBK bank shot. She's got 12 of Lincoln County's 14. There's a turnover due to the pressure in the backcourt from the Lady Pates. And Coach Strunk wants a full timeout with 6:55 to play in the half on WPBK FM 102.9.
It's important to stick by the home team. Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agents understand that. When something happens, they're working hard to put things right for you. So whether you're a Topper, a Tiger, or a Lincoln County Patriot, you might want to get yourself a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent on your team. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment. In Lincoln County, call me, Michaela King, at 606-875-5790. Again, that's 606-875-5790.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, Johnson & Pullman Insurance is here for you. Since 1938, their mission has been to provide unbiased, quality, and affordable insurance to Central Kentucky families and businesses. As an independent agency representing more than 25 companies, they work to find the coverage that fits your life at the best possible price. Their experienced team is committed to service, trust, and community involvement. Johnson & Pullman Insurance, insuring your future.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
14-9, Lady Pates lead, 6:55 to play here in the half. And what about the start from the 7th grader, Clarice Dunn? 12 of the 14, and that's coming off a 21-point performance back on Friday against DCA. I think the 7th grader's growing up right in front of her eyes. Dunn, a special talent for these Lady Pates.
Her name, you go around town, everybody's, who's this Clarice Dunn? And, she's got a very bright future.
Lincoln County works it around the 2-3 zone. This 2-3 zone has bothered the Lady Pates here. Dunn, the only one that's been able to connect. Let's see if they can get Bull Burkhart going. She drives in, hesitation dribble, whips it back out to Mink. Mink leaves it for Towns. Nice pump fake. Steps aside, shoots a long 2, and hits it. Towns' first bucket of the game, and now it's 16-9 Lady Pates. Towns dives for a steal.
Almost had it.
Lands out of bounds, but good hustle from the freshman Riley Towns. 15-point per game score. Hey, halftime score. Wayne County leads DCA 30-25. That's boys action. Two of the top teams in the region, probably along with Somerset if you're ranking them late in the year. A layup inside is good as Taylor gets free for her first bucket.
All eyes have kind of been on that.
Burkhart drives in, has the ball tipped out of bounds underneath the Lincoln County goal. It'll stay with the Lady Pates with 6:02 to play here in the first half.
But you talk about some makeup games, looking over Evangel Christian, who beat Lincoln County Patriots in the first game. They played Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
What about Sunday? They couldn't find anybody to play Sunday?
It's a Christian school. You go to church on
That's
Sunday.
a good point. Sunday school.
Yes. They're going to play the preacher.
Lincoln County running some offense here, up 5. Dunn drives in, lays it for Burkhart. Bull with a pump fake, gets in the paint, floater up, short. Loose ball up underneath, goes off of Central. Going to stay with Lincoln County.
And Central doing a good job clogging that lane, too. We talked about the importance of Lincoln County getting into the paint.
Get it into Dunn. They cover her up quickly. Reese going to pull up anyway, in and out. Almost hit one from NBA range there.
And I think you're okay with her shooting that. The way she's shooting the ball in this game is she was open, got her feet set, just in and out.
Central breaks the pressure. Hansford drives in, goes
Nice
underneath.
pass.
Wide open layup for Kendall Patrick. She's got 4 now, and the lead back down to 3. Burkhart lost the handle out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Raiders.
Burkhart really never had a chance to get possession of that. Ball kind of short hopped her.
Season winding down. Final week of the regular season. Been an odd year with the winter storm that pretty much shut basketball down for a week and a half, 2 weeks in some instances.
Some teams didn't even get to practice for a few days.
There's a Burkhart 3 missed and bounces over the backboard out of bounds back to the Lady Raiders. You didn't get any Patriot dogs for 2 weeks, and I know that was hard for you to overcome.
Cholesterol was a lot better.
Central breaks the pressure easily again. They work it inside. Layup missed in there by Patrick. Last touch by Lincoln County. It's going to stay with Central. Lady Pates will go to Lafayette tomorrow and then finish the year Friday night at home with Pulaski County. Burkhart's going to check out. Reynolds back in. 4:44 to play in the half. Stay tuned after the game. We'll name our guardian, exterminating, and B Green Lawn Care player of the game. 3-point lead for the Lady Pates. Approaching the midway point of this second quarter. Central throws it up top to Helton. They're patient on offense here, running their stuff against this man-to-man defense from Lincoln County.
Yeah, Lincoln County had built a lead, and now a 4-0 run by the Raiders.
There's a tough shot in traffic.
6-0 run by the Raiders has now cut this to a 1-point game.
Riley Taylor's 4th point, and there's a steal for Central. Nice pass underneath. Layup missed. And we're going to get a foul call. It's going to go on Helton, her first. Not many fouls. Dunn going to get a rest. Clarice with 12 of Lincoln County's 16 points.
Yeah, the 7th graders well on their way to that 24 points that we talked about to bump her up for double digits for the season. And
outlet pass to Towns over the pressure. Riley, mid-range jumper, in and out. Helton rebounds it inside for Central. Gives it up to Hansford. Hansford swings it over to Stevens on the right-hand side. Drives middle of the court. Maybe got away with a travel. Hands it off to Hansford, who is fouled on the way to the hoop.
I think he's going to stay on the ground.
That's 2 on Towns. with 3:41 to play in the half. 16-15 Lincoln County. 1 point lead. They get it underneath, wide open. Just a miscommunication and just kind of a microcosm of the issues at hand tonight. Lincoln County just does not seem focused.
We've seen this at times for Lincoln County here down the stretch, and we've seen them at their best when they are laser focused. That first free throw's up and good.
McKenna Helton hits the first one.
And
Dunn back in for Towns. Towns has those 2 fouls.
And then we've seen some, I guess you can say, uninspired play. But they've been known to switch it up, too, when it comes to halftime.
Helton got them both, and Lady Raiders have erased the 7-point deficit and now lead by 1.
8-0 run.
With 3:35 left here in the first half.
When it looked like Lincoln County was starting to run away with this one.
Reynolds pass deflected to Mink. Mink lost the handle, tries to save it. She does to Reynolds. Jaya goes middle to McGuffey. Lobs it right over the head of Mink, out of bounds. Another turnover. I think their Lady Pates are up to double digits now.
10 turnovers. And, we talked about Lincoln County being the team to turn McCreary Central over, but it's been the Raiders that's forced Lincoln County into turning the basketball over.
Full court pressure from the Lady Pates. Central throws over top of it. Get it inside to Helton, and she missed the layup. Patrick with the offensive rebound. Throws it back out to Stevens. On the right wing for a 3, no good. Reynolds with the defensive rebound. Gives it up to Burkhart. Bull in the front court. Drives baseline, pull up, mid-range jumper, rattles out. McGuffey got her hand on the rebound, but couldn't pull it in, out of bounds. Back to the Lady Raiders with 2:46 to play here in the half.
That's a couple shots for Lincoln County just in and out. A shot by Bull, rolled around every part of the rim and shot out.
There's a pass over in the stands. A turnover. Lily Van Hook will check in for Dunn.
Coach Strunk and both Parsons, both coaches trying to figure out a combination right now to find some offense.
Dunn, who gets a rest, has been the offense. Just 12 of the 16. And Burkhart connects on her first 3 of the game. A Johnson and Pullman Insurance 3. Lady Pates back out by 2. Helton will try to answer on the other end. Air ball. Van Hook with the rebound, and she's fouled by Central on the defensive rebound. Neither team close to the bonus.
Where we've seen Lincoln County at its best this season is when they're running and gunning. And you've seen Riley Towns, Clarice Dunn, both of those be able to beat teams down, find some success on some layups. Really haven't seen that here in this first half.
Reynolds gives way to Burkhart. Burkhart guarded by Stevens. They try to go high post to Meaton. It's just a bad pass. Stolen away. All the way to the other side, and a layup is up and in for Jasmine Lawson, and she's fouled by Reynolds. And going to have a chance for a 3-point play here as we're tied again, 19-19. 11 turnovers now for the Lady Pates with 2:02 left in the half.
We've seen 19 turnovers between the two teams in this first half. 11 by Lincoln County, 8 by McCreary Central.
Lawson's free throw good to give the Lady Raiders the lead back, 20-19. Burkhart throws over a trap to Meek. Meek hands it off to Van Hook. Now Lincoln County gets organized. They go middle to Mink. Mink throws it right into the hands of a Central player. Gets it back, drives in. Van Hook. Nothing going on. Back to Mink and a jump ball. There's been several times tonight, Dustin, I feel like the Lady Pates just throwing it right to the hands of McCreary Central.
That and they're telegraphing their pass a lot too. And, you know, they're trying to go that high-low action, and McCreary Central's doing a nice job just staying up front in it. And Lincoln County, as you mentioned, is kind of just passing right into the extended arms.
Get it inside to Mink. She's covered up, kicks it up to Burkhart from way downtown. A three, rims out. Rebounded inside by Hansford. Central with a chance to add on to their 1-point lead. Easy drive to the hoop. Never stopped Stevens, and she just missed a wide open layup. Kick it out top for three. Front rim, no good. Tipped around. Van Hook with it. Van Hook will bring it herself. Drives all the way in, runs into a defender, missed the shot. It'll be a blocking foul on Hansford. That'll put Lily Van Hook on the line to shoot two.
This will be the first 2 free throw attempts for Lincoln County. As you mentioned, not a whole lot of fouls called in this first half.
Van Hook, a freshman, to the line. First free throw is short. 1:07 left here in the first half on your McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Lady Pates trailing by 1. Low scoring affair, 20-19. Lily's second one is short. And she tracks her own rebound down off the missed free throw. Kicks it over to Burkhart. Bull fakes the three, drives in, turnaround two is good. Nice move. Burkhart with 5 now. Lady Pates back out by 1.
You get Burkhart seeing a few balls go through the basket, she can easily light up the scoreboard.
Lawson holds it out top, goes left side. Central looking to regain the lead. Air ball inside. Rebounded by Hansford and a jump ball. It will stay with the Lady Raiders. With 31 seconds left in the half, Lady Pates with a 1-point lead. Get a whistle before the inbound, and it's going to be an offensive foul on McCreary Central. Lady Pates get it back, leading by 1 with 31 seconds left in the half. Stay tuned to here at halftime for the Pepsi of Somerset halftime show. It's deflected out of bounds. Stays with Lincoln County.
And right now, if you're Lincoln County, you just with the 26 seconds to go in this first half, just find something to build momentum off of.
Dunn has it up top over to Bull. Clock down to 20. Bull pulls up from way downtown. Back rimmed it. Rebounded by Lawson. Her pass is tipped. I'm going to say last touch by Lincoln County. It'll stay with the Lady Raiders with 12 seconds left in the half. 21-20. Lady Pates lead by 1. Central gets it in up top to Stevens. Stevens over to Helton. Helton nearly had it stolen by Van Hook. Now Mink does steal it away. She can't save it. She saves it herself. You can't do that, but it won't matter as that's going to end things here in the first half. With Lincoln County holding on to a 1-point lead, 21-20 over McCreary Central. We'll recap it next on the Pepsi of Somerset halftime show on WPBK FM 102.9.
Hi, I'm your County Clerk, Nancy Jackson. I've partnered with American Land Records to bring you free property title alerts. Deed fraud is real, but this service notifies you anytime a new record is filed with your name. Just visit our website, lincoln.clerkinfo.net, to sign up for texts or emails. That's lincoln.clerkinfo.net. Or give us a call at 365-4570, and we will be happy to help you sign up. Protect your property today. It's fast, free, and easy.
Making funeral arrangements in advance isn't hard, it's easy, and it's one of the greatest gifts that you can give your family. Contact McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company and request a personal planning session. With over 20 years of experience, funeral directors Kyle McKnight and Jamie Oakes can assist you in pre-planning the funeral service that reflects who you are now. Cemetery arrangements, a list of pallbearers, readings, musical selections, and other personal details. McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company. Family owned and committed to serving you with dignity.
Life is loud, chaotic, hilarious, and occasionally peaceful. Your life fits you, so why settle for life insurance that fits someone else? At Shelter Insurance, our local agents help you design a personal protection plan backed by award-winning customer service. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
This is Sean Slusher, your shelter insurance agent here in Stanford. For auto, home, farm, business, and life insurance, give me a call, 365-3143.
You hear that? That's the sound of Pepsi Zero Sugar, the better tasting, more refreshing Zero Sugar Cola. Listen to that endless pour. Pure refreshment. If it sounds this good, just imagine how it tastes. Oh yeah, so good. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Let your taste decide.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Halftime here at Lincoln County High School. Lady Pates lead the Lady Warriors from McCreary Central 21-20 here at the break. Lady Pates led by Clarice Gunn with 12 points. They got 5 from Bull Burkhart, 2 from Riley Towns, and 2 from Amaya McGuffey for a total of 21. Lady Raiders balanced scoring for them. Jasmine Lawson leads them with 5. They got 4 from Patrick, 4 from Taylor, 3 from Hansford, 2 from Stevens, and 2 from Helton for a total of 20. Homecoming festivities underway here at the half as the Lady Pates lead the McCreary Central Lady Raiders 21-20. You're listening to WPBK-FM 102.9.
AGE prides itself on a common-sense approach to facilitating our clients' goals and ambitions. Our design group considers not only cost-effective but also economically maintainable solutions from start to finish for our clients. Our designs meet or exceed safety and operational requirements at all levels of government while preserving the aesthetic, historic, or cultural resources of an area. AGE proudly sponsors Lincoln County High School sports. AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future.
So many animals in Stanford need a loving home. Contact Lincoln County Humane Society about adopting an animal that they shelter or foster. Caring for your companion can provide a sense of fulfillment and improve well-being. Not only that, but there simply aren't enough homes for every animal born each year, and you can help with that. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter is here to walk you through the adoption process. To you, a pet is a part of your life. To your pet, you're their whole life. The Lincoln County Animal Shelter.
Animal Care Center has been serving pet lovers in the Stanford area since 1969, offering comprehensive veterinary care for the total well-being of your pet. Here at Animal Care Center, our mission is to provide quality medical and surgical care in a compassionate environment. Dr. Jonathan Alford and staff are sensitive to the care and concern that each client brings to our practice for his or her pet. Animal Care Center, located at 850 Highway 27 North in Stanford. We care for your pets like they are our own.
Lincoln County Schools is a proud public school district serving over 3,000 students. Our district is home to 5 elementary schools, a middle school, a high school, and a technology center. Providing our students with a high level of education is our primary goal. We've recently focused on investing in our staff by providing more workplace incentives that will help us retain and recruit the best teachers and support staff to serve our students. Visit our website, lincoln.kyschools.us, to become part of this forward-moving school district.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Halftime here at Lincoln County High School. Homecoming festivities underway on this Monday night. Last week of the regular season. Lady Pates with a slim 1-point lead, 21-20 here at the break. We now go over to Dustin Oney for a look at the halftime stats.
Halftime stats in Lincoln County's 21-20 halftime lead over the McCreary Central Lady Raiders. Lincoln County 47% shooting from the field, so it's been efficient when they've been able to get shots up. Led in there, like as Brad mentioned earlier, by Clarice Dunn. Those 12 first half points. Lincoln County shot 9 of 19 from the field for 47%, 3 of 10 from the three-point line for 30%, and then finished 0 of 2 from the free throw line, unable to connect on any of their 2 free throw attempts. But the big takeaway is 11 first half turnovers from Lincoln County, and you know, a lot of those are self-inflicted, just lazy passes, dribbling out of bounds, you know, whatever it is, it's really got Lincoln County out of sync. But 11 first-half turnovers, 47% from the field, 30 from 3, and 0% from the free throw line as they went 0 of 2. McCreary Central also had 11 first-half turnovers. Raiders shot 33% from the field on 8 of 24 shooting. They were 1 of 9 from the three-point land for 11%. They made their first 3 and would go on to miss their last 8 in that first half. And then McCreary Central 3 of 5 from the free throw line for 60%. But it's halftime here at Lincoln County High School on homecoming night. And a doubleheader as we're in game 2 of that doubleheader. And right now the Lady Patriots are on top of McCreary Central 21-20. You're listening to Lincoln County Basketball on WPBK-FM 102.9.
Hungry for lunch? Looking for something different? Something fast? Stop by Coleman's Drugstore and Deli. Coleman's is more than a drugstore. It's the perfect meeting place for those of us who want lunch at a snap. Coleman's has different lunch specials daily. They're serving up hot, home-cooked southern dishes to sandwiches and wraps. And oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention my very favorite part of their menu, homemade desserts. What are you waiting on? Coleman's is located right in the heart of downtown Stanford. Your local hometown drugstore and deli.
Hey, sports fans, Doc Spangler here for Danville Office Equipment. If there's one thing I've learned in 25 years with DOE, it's that perception is seldom reality. Just because someone says they're the best thing around, don't necessarily make it true. They still have to prove it. Let Danville Office Equipment show you how we can make a difference in your office. We've been proving it for over 59 years. With the best names in supplies, furniture, and office equipment, we know we can take care of all your office needs. So call 1-800-633-0991 to speak with a trained professional who knows what you need. That's Danville Office Equipment, 1-800-633-0991, making work easier.
Your kids aren't the only ones who need an eye exam. Dr. Tanner Lay of Central Kentucky Family Vision reminds adults eye strain from screens is real. Blurred vision and frequent headaches may be early signs of a problem, and routine eye exams can detect issues like high blood pressure and diabetes. Even if your vision seems fine, your eyes might tell a different story. Take care of your eyes the way you take care of the rest of your health. Call Central Kentucky Family Vision in Stanford and schedule your eye exam today. Your vision, your wellness, your future.
Since 1957, Durham's Grocery at 606 Lancaster Street in Stanford has been serving Stanford and the surrounding community with a full line of groceries, fresh meats, quality produce, and a full-service deli with homemade salads. They offer money orders and are also a payment center for KU, Atmos Energy, AT&T, and more. For fast, friendly service all the way to your car, Durham's Grocery is big enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. That's Durham's Grocery.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
Together, let's drive at Bob Allen Chevrolet. With Chevy Lease Loyalty, lease a new 26 Chevy Silverado 1500 Crew Cab 4x4 for only $209 per month for 24 months. $53.49 plus first payment, taxes and fees due at signing. 10,000 lease miles per year. VIN 162008. Bob Allen Chevrolet, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Dr. Powell, the community's trusted dentist since 2014, offers a comprehensive dental care with a touch of luxury. In his state-of-the-art facility, you can get a crown in a day, brighten your smile with in-office whitening, or even indulge in lip filler or anti-aging treatments with Jabot. Open Monday to Thursday from 7 to 5, gladly accepting new patients with most major insurances. To schedule your appointment, give us a ring at 606-282-4607. Cedar Creek Dental, creating smiles that last a lifetime.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Halftime here at Lincoln County High School. Lady Pates lead McCreary Central 21-20. Here at the break, Lincoln County led in scoring by Clarice Dunn with 12. Jasmine Lawson leading the Lady Raiders with 5. Extended halftime due to homecoming, so just a little over 2 minutes away from the start of the second half. You're listening to WPBK-FM 102.9.
At Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore, your health is their #1 priority. Here's why the community loves them.
Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore delivers my medicine right to my door, free of charge. One call and they're on the way.
Bet I can't make it to them. They come to me. That's true care.
With a car full of kids, their drive-through is a lifesaver, fast, convenient, and hassle-free.
It's clear why Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore is a community favorite. Their dedication to personalized service and top quality care is unmatched. Visit Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore at 150 War Admiral and Danville, where your health always comes first.
Pests don't belong in your home or business. And with Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care, they don't stand a chance. Family owned and serving South Central Kentucky, including Harrodsburg and Danville, Guardian brings over 85 years of combined experience to every job. You know, since 1983, they've been protecting homes and businesses with expert inspections, treatments of all types, and customized preventive programs designed to keep your property pest-free. Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care. Guarding your home, business, and the environment. Call today and take back your space.
Lincoln County Schools is a proud public school district serving over 3,000 students. Our district is home to 5 elementary schools, a middle school, a high school, and a technology center. Providing our students with a high level of education is our primary goal. We've recently focused on investing in our staff by providing more workplace incentives that will help us retain and recruit the best teachers and support staff to serve our students. Visit our website, lincoln.kyschools.us, to become part of this forward-moving school district.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lady Pates leading 21-20. We are set for quarter number 3. Congratulations to Brooklyn Sexton and Hayden Bird. 2026 basketball homecoming queen and king. Brooklyn Sexton and Hayden Bird crowned on a Monday night. Thanks to the winter storm, they had to get it in. Last doubleheader of the year, as this is the last week of the regular season. Lady Pates will be going right to the left on your radio dial. They inbounded into Burkhart. Burkhart with 5 points in that first half. She's got it in the corner.
Lincoln County's got to find a way to find some more rhythm on offense.
McCreary Central's been in the zone, and Lincoln County's just not moved the ball well against it.
I mean, outside of Clarice Dunn hitting down on a couple threes.
Dunn was open in the corner. She pump fakes, throws a pass dangerously back out to Towns.
Well, she's shooting. I'd rather her pull that corner three right there.
Reynolds throws it over to Burkhart. She's going to let it fly from way downtown. It's off. Towns with the rebound. Riley backs it out to Dunn in the corner. Reese going to dribble it up top.
Yeah, that zone keeping Dunn from driving to the lane.
Towns will try a three. It's no good. Reynolds with the rebound. Lincoln County gets another crack at it. Burkhart drives in for two. It misses again, short. And Central finally comes out with it. Stevens outlet pass down the court. Left-handed layup, good. As Jasmine Lawson, the 8th grader, has 7 points now. And the Lady Raiders take the lead back 22-21. Towns bad pass right off the foot of Taylor, goes out of bounds.
Lincoln County had 3 opportunities on that first possession. 3 good looks, just struggling right now, especially from the three-point line. Lincoln County 3 of 12.
Comes into Mink right in the paint. Mink dribbles it out, hands it off to Reynolds. Jaya had her pass deflected. Towns goes into the backcourt and picks it up. 2-3 zone from Macquarie Central. Burkhart in the middle, turnaround two. Long and rebounded inside by Patrick for Macquarie Central. Bad pass, Towns got a hand on it. Burkhart steals it inside to Riley, who finishes with a PBK bank shot.
That's a way to, they don't just throw it in and then run back out.
Central breaks the pressure this time. Inside to Taylor. Taylor had it ripped away by Mink. Loose ball, a jump ball.
Should stay here.
Stay with Macquarie Central. 23-22. Lady Pates with a 1-point lead.
And you like to see the fight down low by Gracie Mink, too, just continually battling on the defensive end.
Stevens has it, nowhere to go. They double team her, loops a pass dangerously and picked up by Hansford. Lawson with it now. Burkhart comes out on her. Volleyball line extended. Goes right wing to Hansford. Hansford drives middle and kicks. Central down one. A chance to regain the lead here with a floater. No good. And a loose ball rebound jump ball between Taylor and Mink. We'll give it back to Lincoln County. It's 5:30 to play in the third.
Good battle down low just to get some hands on it. Now you got to find a way to grow this 1-point lead if you're Lincoln County.
Riley Towns thought about one from way downtown.
That was going to be deep.
Cross-court pass to Dunn. Up top to Reynolds. Reynolds, dangerous pass, nearly stolen. Towns able to catch it. Drives into traffic and turns it over. Central looks to run. All the way in for a layup is Stevens, and she draws the foul. 5:02 to play here in the third. 23-22. Ariana Turner going to check in.
Hey, our internet connectivity is powered by Skyline Broadband, and this game is brought to you in part by Carol Hill, an attorney at law in Stanford, by Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Sonia Bratcher, agent, and by Weichert Realtor Ford Brothers Lancaster and Ford Brothers Auctioneer.
Stevens makes the first one. She's got one more. Turner checks in, 8th grader Ariana Turner. Second one on the way. Stevens, no good. Patrick goes over Turner for the rebound.
Patrick's had 5 or 6 offensive boards already.
There's an air ball, and Patrick gets another rebound. Saves it to Hansford. Had her shot blocked. Picked up by Taylor. Now Lawson will reset things. Tied at 23. 4:44 to play third quarter.
Right now, 50-50 ball's going McCreary Central way, and it's just hustle to go get it.
Illegal screen for Patrick. Used the hands and got caught with it. That's going to get Alice Richardson back in. Also, Helton checks back in for the Lady Raiders. 23-23, 4:38 to play here in the third quarter. Dunn, Reynolds, Towns, Turner, and Mink on the floor for the Lady Pates. There's a bad pass from Reynolds. Turner unable to catch it. Another turnover. Central quickly the other way with it. Stevens holds it up for overhead, now dribbles out near midcourt. Turner checks her. Goes right side to Lawson. Lawson spins around, throws it underneath. Looking for Taylor, and it's a turnover.
McCreary Central now up to 14 turnovers. Lincoln County up to 13, so sloppy play.
There's another turnover. 14 now. With 4:08 to play here in the third. Lincoln County, McCreary Central tied at 23. Taylor up top with it to Stevens. Stevens has done on her. Man-to-man defense from Lincoln County. Hand off to Helton. Helton. Weave action up top. Back to Helton, who drives in, drops it underneath, and a foul called as Taylor goes up for the shot. Taylor's going to shoot 2.
And this isn't the same team that we've seen back on Friday night defeat Danville Christian Academy. A much more aggressive, assertive Lincoln County, and tonight just cannot take care of the basketball. Sloppy on offense, and
Burkhart back in for Reynolds. Taylor hits the first free throw. Central regains the lead, 24-23.
Got to find their footing for these young Lady Pates.
Second one on the way, got them both. Riley Taylor, 6 points for her. And McCreary Central with a 2-point lead here. Bull trapped at midcourt, and Towns drops it out of bounds. Coach Parsons is going to call full timeout with 3:39 to play. Lincoln County trailing by 2 on WPBK FM 102.9.
Are you looking for an account with no monthly fees? Well, at PBK Bank, you can look no further. Our Freedom Checking account is one of the best around. With Freedom Checking, you have no monthly fees, no minimum balance, and it's a free, simple account. Ask us today about our Freedom Checking account. This is Christine McIninch at our 27 location, and I want to help you get the most out of your banking experience. Come see us today at PBK Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We all like to save money, and State Farm can help with discounts. When you combine your car insurance with State Farm's homeowner's insurance, you get big savings. So talk to me, Jason Todd, your local State Farm agent, and experience the good neighbor service that has made us America's #1 insurance company. Together, we can make sure you get the discount you deserve and coverage you need. No policy with State Farm? No problem. Call me, Jason Todd, at 365-9882 or stop by my office at 711 Danville Avenue in Stanford today to find out how much a multi-line discount can save you.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lady Pates down 25-23 with 3:39 to play here in the third quarter, and it's just been a turnover festival here.
Yeah, 15 for Lincoln County, 14.
More turnovers than field goals made for the Lady Pates here, and there's nearly another one for Central. They're able to save it on the sideline.
Yeah, Central's made 9 field goals, Lincoln County 10, so both of them more turnovers than made field goals, and both teams pretty fortunate that both teams are turning it over.
Looked like a game, especially for Lincoln County, with Creekmore injured for Central, that you felt coming into it, Dustin, pretty comfortable coming off that win against DCA and how well they played.
And like I said, performance-wise, I mean, it's a complete different team. I mean, Lincoln County inspired basketball, going after 50-50 hustle plays, and not a lot of those here through the first 3 quarters.
Central running offense against Lincoln County's man-to-man D. Richardson has it out top. Burkhart backs off her. Bad pass. Dunn nearly stole it. Now we're going to get a jump ball.
Timeout.
Timeout called by Coach Strunk to save possession for Central. We'll break 2. 2:38 to play in the third on WPBK FM 102.9.
Hi, I'm your County Clerk, Nancy Jackson. I've partnered with American Land Records to bring you free property title alerts. Deed fraud is real, but this service notifies you anytime a new record is filed with your name. Just visit our website, lincoln.clerkinfo.net, to sign up for texts or emails. That's lincoln.clerkinfo.net. Or give us a call at 365-4570, and we will be happy to help you sign up. Protect your property today. It's fast, free, and easy.
It's important to stick by the home team. Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agents understand that. When something happens, they're working hard to put things right for you. So whether you're a topper, a tiger, or a Lincoln County Patriot, you might want to get yourself a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent on your team.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lady Pates down 2 out of the timeout. Trap on the baseline and a reach-in foul called on Lincoln County. Clarice Dunn.
Lincoln County was going to set that double team up on the baseline. And
2:29 left in the third. Lady Pates down 2. They've only scored 2 points in this third quarter. Lawson will inbound it for the Lady Raiders. Gets it into Stevens. They'll circle it out top. Lady Pates staying man-to-man. There's a pass inside to Lawson. Mink covers hers up. Now they'll work around the perimeter. Richardson holds it out top.
Florida Central eating a lot of clock on this possession too.
Hey, they're coming in here trying to pull the upset. They got it where they want it. There's a layup missed, and Mink with the rebound.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing the right thing, and no need to really rush it right now for Florida Central.
Burkhart on the left wing. Steps into a 3. It's long. Offensive rebound for Dunn. Lady Pates down 2, under 2 to play here in the third quarter on your McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Inside to Mink. Mink's layup good. That's a good dish from Burkhart, and Mink's first 2 of the night.
The way to beat the zone is get to the middle of the zone, and that's exactly what Bull done, and was able to have a nice pass into Mink.
Richardson drives in on Brianna Burkhart, missed the layup. Towns with the rebound, looks to run. Central gets back. Towns drives in, and she's whistled for an offensive foul. Just one of those nights for the Lady Pates. What can go wrong has went wrong.
The third foul on Towns.
1:16 left in the third. That is 3 on Riley Towns. Quiet night from that dynamic backcourt. Burkhart with 5 pounds before. There's a steal by Mink, and Dunn hammered on a layup attempt.
Thing is, I mean, both teams forcing turnovers, but very little points off turnovers has been the thing. And now Lincoln County has a chance to get 2 here.
Left-handed free throw shooter Clarice Dunn to the line for 2 Cedar Creek Dental free throws. Rolls the first one in. Soft touch. 13 for Reese to lead the Lady Pates. She's got half the points. 26-25 Lincoln County. McGuffey checks in for Mink. Van Hook in for Towns. Second one on the way. Reese got them both. Nothing but net. She's got 14. Lead back to 2 for the Lady Pates. And McCreary Central just easily breaks that pressure. I mean, if you're going to press, Dustin, you can't give it up that easy.
That's just a straight dribble.
Inside to Patrick for an easy layup.
And they had the double team set up, but just allowed the ball handler to get around them, and it was a straight line drive.
Yeah, I mean, that defeats the whole purpose of it, right?
I think so.
Burkhart drops the handoff from Van Hook out of bounds. Another turnover. Approaching 20 turnovers are the Lady Pates at this point.
16 right now.
With 41 seconds left in the third. 27-27.
I'm sorry, 17. Couldn't do my math.
Stevens with a handoff up top for Hansford. Hansford trying to go to Lawson. Done with good defense. Lawson gets around her, drives in on McGuffey, and misses. That was a nice take. McGuffey cleans it up. Gives it over to Burkhart. 20 seconds left in the quarter. Burkhart with a hesitation dribble. Gets in the paint. Lost the dribble, and a reach-in foul is going to be called on McCreary Central.
Now 16 seconds left. An opportunity here for Lincoln County to set up a blob play.
Towns back in for Van Hook. Offense for defense with her foul trouble. Burkhart's going to inbound off the baseline. Lobs it in to Dunn. Dunn dribbles top of the key, swings to Towns. Towns inside to McGuffey, and it's just a bad pass. Threw it right out of bounds. .11 seconds left in the quarter, 27-27. Central inbounds it to Stevens. Stevens splits the double team. Gets it inside for an easy layup attempt that's no good. Putback attempt also missed by Taylor, but she's fouled from behind. With 2 seconds left in the quarter, she's going to have a chance to give the Lady Warriors the lead.
The problem is Lincoln County, when the press is there, force turnovers. But when any team beats that press, numbers are in favor of that opposing team. And McCreary Central, the last couple trips, have got to the rim with it.
Taylor hits the first one. She's going to have one more. Got them both. 2-point lead for Central. 2 seconds left in the quarter. It comes into Burkhart. Burkhart heaves it up from half court. It's short. Our score at the end of 3. McCreary Central 29. Lady Pates 27 on WPBK FM 102.9.
You hear that? That's the sound of Pepsi Zero Sugar. The better tasting, more refreshing Zero Sugar Cola. Listen to that endless pour. Pure refreshment. If it sounds this good, just imagine how it tastes. Oh yeah, so good. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Let your taste decide.
Life is loud, chaotic, hilarious, and occasionally peaceful. Your life fits you, so why settle for life insurance that fits someone else? At Shelter Insurance, our local agents help you design a personal protection plan backed by award-winning customer service. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
This is Sean Slusher, your shelter insurance agent here in Stanford. For auto, home, farm, business, and life insurance, give me a call, 365-3143.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
We are set for quarter number 4 in a low-scoring, close affair, 29-27. The Lady Raiders with a surprising 2-point lead as we begin this fourth. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney. Philip Smith on the YouTube live stream.
McCreary Central, that 48th district.
And they're 1-7 against 12th region teams. Cross-court pass, Towns nearly stole it. Saved by Stevens up by near midcourt. 1-7, Dustin, against 12th region teams and playing without their best player tonight in Creekmore.
Yeah, I mean, Lincoln County's had chances and chances, and they just keep squashing them.
They're running clock with this 2-point lead. They work it up top for an open three, no good. And I'm going to tell you something, Dustin, you push this to 5, you're feeling good as low scoring as this been. That's a good break. Burkhart to Reynolds and dishes it inside to Dunn, who's fouled on the layup attempt.
And that's where they're at their best, is attacking on that push. I mean, it's no dribbles, just straight up the court, and leads to 2 free throw opportunities for Clarice Dunn.
Lady Pates have 27. Dunn has 14 of those, and she's at the line for 2 here. First one good. 7th grader Clarice Dunn with 15, coming off 21 against DCA back on Friday. Jasmine Lawson checks back in for McKenna Hilton for McCreary Central. Patriots fell tonight 49-39 to Evangel Christian. Second one no good. Lady Pates down 1 now. 7:15 to play in the game. There's a turnover. Dunn with the steal. Burkhart up the court to Towns. Missed the layup. Dunn comes flying in for the rebound and gets tied up by Patrick. It's a jump ball. It'll stay with the Lady Pates.
Yeah, Towns caught that one a little too far under the basket. Just had to throw it up. And good job by Dunn battling to keep that possession alive for the Lady Pates.
Good hustle play from Reese. They get it into Mink in the paint, and she scores. Assist of Burkhart. Mink with 4 points now, and Lincoln County regains the lead 30-29.
Got to keep attacking if you're Lincoln County.
Trap on the sideline. Maybe got away with a step. It doesn't matter. Turn over to Dunn. Dunn up the court to Towns. Riley drives in, puts it up for a PBK bank shot. It's good. Lady Pates up 3, and Coach Strunk wants a timeout with 6:47 to play on WPBK FM 102.9.
At PBK Bank, our customers are family, and with family, you want to make sure they are getting the best. This is Jill Smith, the office manager of our Powling 150 Stanford location. And I think one of our best accounts is the Freedom Checking Account. The Freedom Checking Account is a simple and easy account. No monthly maintenance fee, no minimum balance required, just your money available when you need it. Stop by and talk with us today. PBK Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey, this is Joey Hunt, Senior Vice President, Chief Financial Officer for PBK Bank, mom, neighbor, and friend. Are you starting a new business, purchasing a commercial property, home, car, tractor? Come see us at PBK Bank. Our experienced lenders and experienced employees are ready to help. We can help you find the right loan and guide you through the process. If you're ready to invest in your community, come see us today at PBK Bank. Your community bank since 1906, serving Lincoln, Boyle, and Rock. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Lincoln basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Little spurt here from the Lady Pates has given them a 3-point lead, 32-29.
A 5-0 run, and
full court pressure out of the Bluegrass Drugstore timeout. Diamond press. Central lobs over top of it to Stevens. Run out. Layup is good.
Once again, if Lincoln County doesn't get that first stop, it leads to numbers on the other way and open layups.
32-31. Yeah, weak side recovery on that press has not been great. You got to get back and help. Reynolds fouled by Stevens. .6:21 left, 32-31. Inbounds comes to Burkhart. Middle to Reynolds. Reynolds foul. They'll get Lawson on a reach-in foul.
It's now 3 fouls on McCreary Central.
Which could be big, Dustin, as hard as it's been for these teams to score. If somebody can get in the bonus, Coach Strunk is going to make a sub. He's going to get Lawson out and Helton back in.
The only problem is Lincoln County's 3 of 6 from the free throw line. McCreary Central 8 of 9.
They get it into Dunn. She's off on a 3. Rebounded inside by Hansford.
8 of 11.
There's a 3 off the wing from Central, no good. Loose ball tipped around, and Towns shoots out with it. Numbers for the Lady Pates, and Towns throws it right off the foot of a McCreary Central player.
Try to get that pass over to Bull Burkhart and could not. could not get it to go.
Lady Pates will keep it with a 1-point lead, under 6 to play in the game on your McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Burkhart inbounds to Towns, over to Dunn. Reese Dunn with 15 of the 32 for the Lady Pates. Drives and kicks over to Towns. Riley open on the wing, lets it fly. Swish, a big one. A Johnson and Pullman Insurance three-pointer for Towns. She's up to 9, and the lead's up to 4. Riley with a steal and a layup. A PBK bank shot. Towns coming alive here, and the lead's up to 6.
Nowhere with Riley Towns.
There's a pass down court. They beat the pressure. Central does. Layup miss. Patrick's putback is good.
Got a timeout or?
I don't know what we did here. We got a whistle.
A little blood on the knee or something maybe?
Yeah, maybe Stevens. They're taking a look at her knee. That's going to stop the clock with 5:20 to play. Lady Pates leading 37-33. Riley Towns with 7 points in this fourth quarter. Only had 4 coming into it. This is one of those games, Dustin. One good flurry, and you're going to be feeling good. That's for either team.
Yeah.
As low scoring as it's been.
Right now, Lincoln County clinging to a 4-point lead.
Pressure from Central. Burkhart breaks it, goes middle to Mink. Back out to Reynolds. Reynolds pump fakes from top of the key, drives in, lost it off her foot, out of bounds, back to the Lady Raiders.
19 turnovers for the Patriots.
5:06 to play. After the game, we'll name our guardian exterminating and B Green Lawn Care player of the game. Stevens lobs it up to Helton. Her pass tipped and stolen again by Towns. Towns into the front court, now backs it out. Up over to Burkhart on the wing. Bull crossover, gets in the middle, floater, count it. 7 for Bull, lead back to 6 for the Lady Pates.
And that's where Bull's at her best, getting into the paint, that nice little floater game she's had.
Burkhart maybe got away with a foul there. We go inside to Taylor, she kicks it out to Stevens. Bull Burkhart tips it away. Burkhart will bring it herself. Gets in a paint, fade away Jay, rims out. Loose ball underneath is picked up and pulled out of there by Taylor from McCreary Central. Reynolds gets a hand on the dribble of Stevens right up the middle, but I think they're going to get her for a reach-in foul.
Poked it loose a couple times.
That's going to be the first one, though, Dustin, with 4:14 to go in the fourth on Lincoln County. 3 on Reynolds. (39-33), Lady Pates lead.
Right now you feel like if you're Lincoln County can find a way to get a stop or two and find some points.
Hansford tried to go inside. I've got to get a kick ball.
But if you can get a stop or two, find some points on the other end, the way this game has been, that might be enough.
A double-digit lead would feel ginormous on a night like tonight. Central gets it in to Taylor. Dunn on her. Taylor trying to go into Patrick. Patrick backs Mink down. Turnaround shot, no good. Got her own rebound. Missed again. Loose ball. Patrick gets it again. Mink dives under her, gets the ball, gets kicked in the head.
I think they're going to get Mink for the foul, too.
Yeah, it's going to be on Mink because she tried to dive in there.
But there was a lot of contact when she dove in for it, but McGuffey coming in to try to offset Parker, that's for certain.
Burkhart in for Reynolds. McGuffey in for Mink. Under 4 to play in the half. 39, or in the game. 39-33. Lady Pates lead. They get it into Patrick out near the three-point line.
I said Parker, I meant Patrick.
Lawson back in, handles it up top. Goes right side to Hansford, drives right around. Burkhart, easy layup. Not great defense there. As Hansford with her 5th point of the night and the lead back down to 4.
It's going to come down to the wire. That's kind of how this game is shaping up.
Dunn and Towns have had the hot hand for Lincoln County.
I feel like Lincoln County can hit a 3 here to really open some things up.
There it is. Burkhart, you spoke it into existence. A Johnson and Bowman Insurance 3 for Bull Burkhart. She's got 10, lead up to 7.
Biggest lead I think Lincoln County's had.
Taylor drives in, gets around a defender, missed the shot. McGuffey, big rebound in traffic, and she's fouled. That's 4 team fouls on Central.
So it's free throws from here on out on the next foul by McCreary Central.
42-35, 3 minutes left. Bree and Bull Burkhart break the pressure. And Coach Parsons is going to use a full timeout with 2:54 to play in the game. Lady Pates leading 42-35 on WPBK FM 102.9.
Your kids aren't the only ones who need an eye exam. Dr. Tanner Lay of Central Kentucky Family Vision reminds adults eye strain from screens is real. Blurred vision and frequent headaches may be early signs of a problem, and routine eye exams can detect issues like high blood pressure and diabetes. Even if your vision seems fine, your eyes might tell a different story. Take care of your eyes the way you take care of the rest of your health. Call Central Kentucky Family Vision in Stanford and schedule your eye exam today. Your vision, your wellness, your future.
Since 1957, Durham's Grocery at 606 Lancaster Street in Stanford has been serving Stanford and the surrounding community with a full line of groceries, fresh meats, quality produce, and a full-service deli with homemade salads. They offer money orders and are also a payment center for KU, Atmos Energy, AT&T, and more. For fast, friendly service all the way to your car, Durham's Grocery is big enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. That's Durham's Grocery.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
42-35, 2:54 to play in the game. Lady Pates, but their biggest lead of the night. 7-point margin.
And just 2:54 to go. Now you just got to find a way to take care of the basketball. Something you've not had the best success at in this game, but if you can close it out.
Central going to turn up the heat here. Man-to-man defense. They lob it into Dunn right at midcourt. Reese has Hansford on her. Tries to get around her. Hansford cuts her off. Now Reese goes again. Nice dish underneath. McGuffey's shot blocked by Patrick.
That's good recovery by Patrick, too.
Stevens looks to run. Dishes it inside to Lawson, who missed the layup. McGuffey had the board. Lawson took it from her. And it'll be a jump ball. Gracie Meek going to check back in for McGuffey. I kind of like what McGuffey was getting done in there. I might ride with her a little longer here in this fourth quarter, Dustin.
Paddling on the boards and playing some tough defense down low.
We get it into Hansford. Central down 7. They get an open 3 in the corner for Lawson. It's no good. Offensive rebound and another jump ball. Actually, they're going to say a foul. Foul on Brianna Burkhart. Lady Raiders will keep it inbounding underneath their own goal, down 7. Nice cut to Stevens, who scores off the inbound play. That's a nice play there for the Lady Raiders.
I thought Lincoln County napping, just come off a screen, ran straight to the basket. Fed her on the drive, let her lay it up and in.
Played down to 5. Burkhart baseline jumper is good off that right-hand side. Burkhart was 7 in the quarter, and she's got 12 now. Played back to 7. Stevens drives, gets between the defense, goes inside to Patrick, got away with a walk. Now we're going to call it. The referee back at half court makes the call, but it's the correct call. Patrick actually, to me, looks like she shuffles the feet quite frequently. They don't seem to call it, but they do get her there.
I thought if they weren't going to call a walk, they could have had a jump ball on the block up top.
Inbound pass comes to Burkhart. Bull breaks the timeline with 1:45 left. Spins around, hand off to Towns. Just sit back here and hold it, ladies. You're up 7 with 1:40 left.
Yeah, time's on your side.
Burkhart drives in over to Bree Burkhart. Now Towns with it. Riley will dribble off to the left near the Lincoln County bench. Hands it off to Dunn. Dunn back to Bull. Down to 120 now. 44-37 Lady Pates. Back door to Towns. Riley catches it, and she's fouled. And that's going to put Lincoln County in the bonus. Reach-in foul on Riley Taylor will put Riley Towns at the line to shoot 2.
Say that fast 3 times. But if Lincoln County is able to capitalize on their free throws, they win this game.
Cedar Creek Dental free throw for Towns is good. 12 points for her. Homecoming night here at Lincoln County High School. Hayden Bird and Brooklyn Sexton named King and Queen. Towns hits them both. Biggest lead of the game now, 9 points for the Lady Pates with 1:10 left. Been a valiant effort from this young McCreary Central team. These two teams could be playing each other a lot over the next few years. And, of course, we mentioned Central without their leading scorer tonight, Creekmore.
Yeah, both these teams very young. I don't think any of them has a senior on the roster.
Riley Taylor to the line where she will shoot 2. First one no good. 8 points for her. 1:06 left. 46-37. Lady Pates lead. Patriots fell to Evangel Christian 49-39, and Taylor missed them both. Bree Burkhart clears it. Lobs it up to Mink. Mink breaks the timeline and gets fouled. With 59.2 seconds left, Lincoln County leading 46-37. Freshman Gracie Mink to the line to shoot 2. She's got 4 points tonight.
Looking over the rosters, both teams, Lincoln and McCreary, they have one junior as the older one on the teams.
Yeah, Hansford, the only junior that has played tonight for Central. Mink's first free throw, no good. Got the second one. She goes 1 of 2, and that's a double-digit lead for the first time for either team tonight. 47-37. Stevens gives it up baseline jumper, no good. Towns with the rebound. And she's fouled by Hansford. With 45.9 seconds left, Riley Towns going to shoot 2.
Barring a huge comeback, looks like Lincoln County is going to find a way to escape this one, and you'll take an ugly win over a loss any day. And film study should be fun.
Towns, a left-handed shooter, rows it in. Not going to be much time for film study as they hit the road tomorrow night to Lafayette. Towns got them both. 15 now for Riley. 49-37. Scoreboard is not going to be indicative of how close of a game this was. Kind of like the boys' game tonight. There's a 3 from Stevens, no good. Burkhart with the rebound, hands it off to Towns. And Coach Strunk says, don't foul. Towns into the front court. And they're going to foul. He gave pretty specific instructions, it looked like, didn't it, Dustin?
I mean, it was basically don't foul and play defense, don't foul. And part of that's Riley Towns, too, kind of dribbling, into the defense. And
Towns had 4 entering the fourth quarter. She's got 15 now and a chance for 2 more here. She hits the first one. 50-37, 21 seconds left. Stay tuned after the game for the DOE postgame show. Towns' second one goes. Got them both. She's knocked them down at the free throw line here in this fourth quarter. She's hit 6 straight. And the lead up to 14 for the Lady Pates. Stevens lobs it inside to Helton. Over to Hansford. Hansford has Burkhart on her. She'll shoot a 3, contest it. No good. It goes out of bounds with 4.6 seconds left. The Lady Pates are going to survive here in a game where they trailed by 2 to begin the fourth quarter. Burkhart gets it into Towns, and that's going to do it. The Lady Pates are going to escape with a win here on their home floor in go-away fashion, 51-37 over McCreary Central. We'll recap it next on WPBK FM 102.9.
We all like to save money, and State Farm can help with discounts. When you combine your car insurance with State Farm's homeowner's insurance, you get big savings. So talk to me, Jason Todd, your local State Farm agent, and experience the good neighbor service that has made us America's #1 insurance company. Together, we can make sure you get the discount you deserve and coverage you need. No policy with State Farm? No problem. Call me, Jason Todd, at 365-9882 or stop by my office at 711 Danville Avenue in Stanford today to find out how much a multi-line discount can save you.
Hi, I'm your County Clerk, Nancy Jackson. I've partnered with American Land Records to bring you free property title alerts. Deed fraud is real, but this service notifies you anytime a new record is filed with your name. Just visit our website, lincoln.clerkinfo.net, to sign up for texts or emails. That's lincoln.clerkinfo.net. Or give us a call at 365-4570 and we will be happy to help you sign up. Protect your property today. It's fast, free, and easy.
Life is loud, chaotic, hilarious, and occasionally peaceful. Your life fits you, so why settle for life insurance that fits someone else? At Shelter Insurance, our local agents help you design a personal protection plan backed by award-winning customer service. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
This is Sean Slusher, your shelter insurance agent here in Stanford. For auto, home, farm, business, and life insurance, give me a call, 365-3143.
Lincoln County Schools is a proud public school district serving over 3,000 students. Our district is home to 5 elementary schools, a middle school, a high school, and a technology center. Providing our students with a high level of education is our primary goal. We've recently focused on investing in our staff by providing more workplace incentives that will help us retain and recruit the best teachers and support staff to serve our students. Visit our website, lincoln.kyschools.us, to become part of this forward-moving school district.
Lincoln Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lady Pates win tonight on their home court, 51-37 over the McCreary Central Lady Raiders. Lady Pates trailed 29-27 entering that fourth quarter, and they find a way to rally the troops and win in go-away fashion in the end, 51-37. Lady Pates led by Towns with 17 points. They got 15 from Clarice Dunn, 12 from Alyssa Bull Burkhart, 5 for Gracie Mink, and 2 off the bench from Amelia McGuffey for a total of 51. McCreary Central led tonight, balanced scoring for them. Riley Taylor and Kendall Patrick both with 8. 7 for Madison Stevens, 5 for Emma Hansford, 5 for Jasmine Lawson, and 4 for McKenna Helton for a total of 37. The Lady Pates win it 51-37.
Final statistics in this Lincoln County win tonight. Lady Pates 47% from the field. Check this out, Brad. Lady Pates went 9 of 19 in the first half, 9 of 19 in the second half, for a combined 18 of 38 for 47% from the field. They were 5 of 17 from the three-point line for 29%, so a little above their season average there. And then finished 10 of 14 from the free throw line, 71% good free throw shooting tonight for the Lady Patriots. They were 0 of 2 in that first half, finished 10 of 12 in the second half for combined 10 of 14 for 71%. But the takeaway is just the turnovers. 19 turnovers in the ball game for Lincoln County. They had 11 in the first half, 8 in the second half. Did pick it up there in the fourth quarter, played much better, but something they got to clean up as we go into the final stretch of the season and district play. McCreary Central, 21 turnovers. So neither team really taking care of the basketball. That's a combined 40 turnovers between the two teams. 21 for McCreary, 19 for Lincoln. The Raiders finished 29% from the field, connecting on 14 of 48 shots. They were 1 of 14 from the three-point land, made their very first one. Very first shot was a three-pointer. Then they would go on to miss their last 13 of the game, finished 1 for 14 for 7%. And then McCreary Central, 8 of 13 from the free throw line, for 62%.
Dustin, let's name your guardian, exterminating, and big green lawn care player of the game for the Lady Pates tonight.
You know, it's rare that we go back-to-back, Brad, but I thought the play of the 7th grader, Clarice Dunn, kind of got, when things went stagnant, she was the player that was kind of the steady rock for this Lincoln County team. Come out and score, the first 8 points for
halftime. She had half the points, so.
And, I mean, Towns.
She steadied the ship for sure.
Towns picked it up in the fourth quarter especially, but I think, without the play of Clarice Dunn, I don't know that Lincoln County wins this game. I thought the 7th grader really stepped in, got things settled down early, hit a couple big threes, and I think deserving of tonight's player of the game.
Clarice Dunn named our guardian exterminating and B Green Lawn Care player of the game. 15 points for Dunn, 14 in the first half. And as you mentioned, Towns did have a big fourth quarter. She had 13 in the fourth as the Lady Pates pull away in the end and defeat McCreary Central 51-37. That's going to wrap up our coverage tonight. The Patriots fell in game 1 to Evangel Christian 49-39. Game 2, Lady Pates lose 51-37, or win 51-37 over McCreary Central. And it was also the random Monday night homecoming night. Hayden Bird and Brooklyn Sexton named the king and queen here on homecoming night. The Patriots and Lady Pates will be on the road tomorrow night. Patriots at Pulaski County, Lady Pates at Lafayette. Then Lincoln County Patriots will also be on the road Friday at Lexington Catholic. Really tough schedule here this last week of the year, and the Lady Pates will end at home against Pulaski County. So some tough games ahead as both these teams get ready for district play next week. That's going to do it tonight. Patriots get a doubleheader split. The Lady Pates with a win, 51-37 over McCreary Central. For Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney, Philip Smith on the YouTube live stream, and Bo back in the studio. We appreciate you tuning in to Lincoln Athletics on WPBK FM 102.9.
You've been listening to high school basketball on WPBK FM, presented by Bob Allen.